Make sure we're live. What was that? There we go. Yo, what's up? Moneymaker here. A whole nother year. Man, it's 2023 already. The last time we did a stream was back last June. So it's been almost a year, man. We're averaging one stream per year, baby. Yeah. Hey, we're going to try to do at least one more stream this year. So that's right. So it's good to see y'all. I don't know really how this thing works anymore. Today I had to do a test stream. I had so many complications just to get the music of the background off of this thing like the old school way. So anyways, what's up, Soul? How you doing? What's up, Jelly Jungle? How you doing, buddy? It's good to see y'all. So I guess the playroom still works then. I was scared. You know, I'm going to do the playroom. I still got to use the playroom. So anyways, we got myself here tonight. We got Bella here tonight still. And then we got my boy, Mr. B1rd, baby. What's up? What's up?
What's up, everybody? Y'all know how I come in.
Got that Budweiser, baby.
Famous.
Famous Budweiser. He knows it like his alphabet backwards.
Just kick it in, kick it backwards, sideways.
Side to side.
You know, money, back in the day, I started off real quick. I figured out how the whole sideways hat started.
Okay, how'd you figure it out?
Okay, there was a bunch of painters, okay?
Yeah.
They're painting this wall all day, and the sun, at the end of the day, was over here. And so they had to move, because that's what I was just doing. I was moving that to block the light.
Yeah,
I realized back in the day, that's what they were doing. And then when they got done, they just left, and it
just stayed like that. Yeah, it became a thing.
Yeah.
Budweiser it up. Yeah, you know, Bird's gonna Budweiser it up, baby. He's gonna get that buzz on.
Hey, it's been my drink forever. Can't give it up.
Can't give it up, baby. We'll do some water for about 5-10 minutes, then we're gonna get on the whiskey for a little bit. It's been a while. So cheers. Cheers, my friend.
Yeah, just because of all the controversy going on with certain labels, don't mean you can't enjoy it. Budweiser.
A butt liquor?
Budweiser.
Oh, Budweiser.
Everybody call them Budweiser. A lot of people say that Budweiser gives them the shits. Or cheers.
Cheers, baby. Cheers.
Or a headache.
Yeah. Depends on how much you drink, right?
Well, I mean, I don't get headaches. What did I say is that song? Headaches and
shits.
Shits, yeah. Neither one.
Shits.
Yes.
Yeah. So wow, man, it's been a whole minute, a whole year almost since we've been on here.
A lot's happened.
So what you been up to, man?
Man, straight working. It seems like I'm in a repetitive, just the same work.
Same routine, like a robot, same thing over and over and over and over.
Yeah, over and over, you know.
Yeah.
And the other day, I was even I went to eat in a local restaurant, and I'm like, it's the same shit.
Same shit. Yeah. Spend $50 when you go if it's a good restaurant or whatever.
Yeah, but you know, it's not like I'm surprised. I'm just like, yeah, the usual, or I've got everything on the menu twice.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same shit over and over and over, but it just costs more.
I've been going to the gym lately.
Oh man, listen. What's up, Flesh and Static? How you doing?
I'm not trying to build really a crazy story.
Muscle.
Yeah. I'm not really trying to build muscle. I'm actually just trying to build stamina so I can fuck all night.
Oh, this guy's trying to fuck all night. And I tell you what, dude, this guy's fucking all night because I'm in the gym working out, and this fool, and I'm proud of him, he's been riding the bike through Argentina. What other country's been riding that bike through?
Well, let me start by saying France sucks.
Oh, okay.
It was really pretty, but it was a lot uphill. And I guess they got the Alps in France or some shit. I don't know. I didn't know. I was thinking France. No, it was all uphill, but it had a good view. I rode along the Panama Canal, and that was kind of a lot of construction in Panama. A lot of construction. Yes.
So I'm working out, and it takes me a good, hour, and I'm still working out, and I'm looking back, and Bert's still on that bike, boy. He's pedaling 45 minutes, an hour later, in between, maybe halfway through my workout, I'll go say, "What's up, man?" And it's like just miles after miles, and I'm like, wow, dude.
Let me just start by saying, when I first started, I rode 2 miles, and that was it. I was done.
Yeah.
And I think the last time I rode, it was 8 miles, and it did take me like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
But it was 8 miles, and I felt pretty good.
8 miles!
Sometimes I take my headphones. Last time I took my headphones, I was inspired by Kid Rock's recent video on YouTube to listen to Kid Rock that day. So I jammed Kid Rock and rode the bike. And
you was just pedaling, boy.
He was pedaling away. The time before that, I think I listened to Santana. Some old Santana. I guess I like that old school rock. Yeah. It's just something, nothing. I feel like such an old man when I hear today's. I actually think country is better today as far as dominating the market.
Yeah, they're doing really good country.
But I don't know. I just can't. I feel like such an old man when I hear today's music. Like, back in the day when somebody heard me listen to Alice Cooper or something, they're like, "Dude, I can't understand why you listen to that shit, boy." That's how I feel now. Yeah. The guy at work, perfect example. He was like, "If Taylor Swift's coming to Dallas, I'm going." And I'm like,
"You serious?"
Yeah. And he was like, "I hope she plays some of her old stuff."
Oh, God. And he's being serious.
Yeah,
how old is this kid?
Yeah, 24 maybe.
Okay.
But
he's young. But
yeah, he was serious, and I was just like, I mean, no offense to Taylor Swift, I'm sure plenty of people love her, but I'm not going to a concert. Now, you remember back in the day, we used to have, MTV had a rock show on like Friday night.
Yeah. I can't think of it.
And then every day after school, they had like the top 10 countdown or 15 countdown. Now, see, I would actually watch Taylor Swift in that context, but going to a whole concert.
Bird's context of Taylor Swift.
But not just her, all the youngsters. I'm not into it, I guess.
Yeah.
Except for Molly Cyrus.
Oh, yeah. You like her, huh?
Oh, yeah.
She came in like a wrecking ball, huh? Bird's had a wrecking ball with that stamina he built up from the gym.
Shit, I watch her videos with the volume down.
Oh, shit, but... Oh, see, that's what he's working out. He's riding the bike for stamina, but,
But she really...
Molly Cyrus videos for the arms.
She really has become a figure, her own, out from under her father. And, I hate to even mention it, the youngest Jenner... What's her name? Caitlyn?
Or Kylie?
Kylie.
Yeah.
Dude, she did a swimsuit thing the other day, and
Bart had the volume down, by the way.
What's
up, Garcia? What's up? 057.
I seen the whole swimsuit thing, and it was actually her sister who designed the swimsuits, but it wasn't that the swimsuit impressed me. It looked good on her, don't get me wrong, but like I still remember her as like this kid on the show.
It's different, because that's the way we're getting old as fuck.
And now she's like her own grown woman doing her own shoots and stuff, and it was hard. She did look good, but it also was like a responsible. It's hard to say. It's hard to put in words. It made me feel like she's kind of grown up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
She's grown up.
Yeah. That's how I feel like when I'm with football players, man. Because now their sons are in the NBA. Their sons are in the league now. The juniors, and it's like, wow, I watched this dude when he was a rookie and he played for 15 years in the league, and now his son's in the league for a couple of years, and that's just crazy as fuck. And that's when we're getting old, boys and girls. I mean, how long we been on this playroom doing this crazy thing, man? Like 9, 10 years or something? Yeah, something. Yeah, so yeah. It's crazy.
Yes, Savage. This is a week.
Yes.
It sure enough is.
Not yet, it ain't, but Good old Budweiser. Bird and Budweiser.
Look, this here, I was just messing around in my pocket. I was running one of my RC cars earlier.
Oh, yeah.
And, man, I've tore this one up. It's actually my best car, but the body's had it. I even got black tape on the back to try to hold the body, you know, stiffness and stuff. But I actually had to take a knife to the car earlier and cut this off so I could keep running. But that's the kind of shit that happens with these cars.
Yeah.
And it made me realize, like, when you see the monster trucks, like at the shows, and that whole front wheel comes off and they're just fucked up.
You know, the smaller perspective of it, like what it would be cost and everything else.
And that makes me think, like, you as an audience is like, oh shit, he just fucked his truck up.
Yeah.
Truly, he just spent $160 on some, it probably was just one big bolt that came out. Mm-hmm. That's what happens most of the times with my cars. It makes me realize that, and it's just a bigger perspective, and it puts on a good show when you see him tear up.
You want to show him one of your cars real fast? Well, later on, he's going to be showing all his cars, his RC cars that he has.
I'll get them
so
out.
Be prepared for that, y'all. It's going to be a good little segment.
We're just doing a little preview.
Yeah, a little preview of it, bud. What's up, Hellcat? Good to see you. It's time to make me a drink, boys and girls. It's time to make me a drink.
Okay,
I'll be right back.
I was watching a show the other day, and it was about some guys drag racing. And the one guy had a Hellcat killer sticker. And he was racing the guy in a Hellcat. And, of course, the Hellcat won. But it was like a little Datsun or some shit that was racing the Hellcat. It was crazy. Like an 84 Datsun. Crazy shit, bro. I just heard money pop open some kind of
I've read some of your
beverage.
notes, though.
He's in there reading some of my notes. Working on things. Working on things. I can't help but notice this picture right here.
Yeah, it's nice.
It looks way bigger on screen.
Everything, we had 10 pounds in there.
It even looks to be a different shape. That is so weird.
It's like that dress, you know, when people saw the different colors and shit like that.
Thinking about
that's
that
what it's like. It's like that dress, you know.
Dude, Chris, I invited Ozzy, but he's at the home place cutting wood.
What's up, Chris?
With his new dog. This came from this place because he had a bunch of my RC cars, which I'm gonna show off in a little bit.
Now, cheers, baby.
Auto that way.
Yes, sir.
But before, one thing I want to do before tonight's episode does start.
Yes.
Is this is comedy. I do a lot of comedy, and sometimes I offend people.
Well, you know, people are easily offended.
And there's people I know, especially girls, who I'll get a text from here in a little bit and say, I can't believe you said that.
Yes, believe me, it happens.
Chris, yes sir, I got me a nice one. Well, actually it's all grown up right now, but I worked on a course all last year. Anyway, what was I saying?
So sometimes when you get on the stream and you say things, you offend people. Okay. Especially local people that watch us, but find us somehow.
Well, I could offend somebody, so I want to do a disclaimer.
Disclaimer already.
Right now, because anything I say is purely for comedy.
Entertainment purposes.
I have no animosity against any group of people. I think, well, maybe Bin Laden. Well, you know, yesterday or today, I think today was the anniversary of him being killed.
Okay.
And it's a true story that Bin Laden's advisor told him that he was going to be killed on an American holiday. And he goes, well, I'm good for a while. There's no American holidays coming up. And the advisor says, no, any day you're killed is going to be an American holiday. Anyway, the disclaimer is ZYXWU-TSRQPONMLKJIHDFED-CBA. That should cover everybody, okay? I'm sorry if I offend you later, in a few minutes, a few hours. I covered everybody. Now let's get on with the show.
Yeah, baby. Good shit, Bird. That's how you do it, baby. You know it.
Oh, can I show this real quick?
What you got, Bird?
All right, Okuka. He's going to protect me in this whole show. Okuka. Yeah. Me and my daughter got that, and my other daughter's going to get it too.
Yeah.
And I really want to clean up the Texas area. What do y'all think about blue bonnets? Yeah, I'm a man. I can get blue bonnets if I want to.
It takes you from all the letters.
Yeah.
It takes you from all the letters.
Oh, yeah.
It does. Yeah.
And, you know, I was thinking in the game, sometimes you have 2 or 3. So I was thinking about maybe getting one on this side.
There you go.
And if I got some little lines like they were going round, couldn't nothing touch me, boy.
Yeah, you be protected at all times.
You know, that's why I wear Adidas. I wear Adidas because the more stripes, the faster you can run. I found out I got some 4-stripe shoes one time. Was running too fast.
That's your new shoes that we just got?
Dude, check this out.
What's up, bro?
I got my new shoes.
So me and Bird, now this is only like 2 months ago. Bird and I, we went to Academy and we got some new shoes and some workout gloves and shit like that. And Bird bought some new shoes. They're only been 2 months old. And
Brandon,
what happened, Bird? Ready me to hold you up for them?
Brandon, check this out. You see this car?
Yep.
We're on the trail, right? We're on the trail.
Yep. What's up, Talon?
We're on the trail, yo. We're on the trail.
God.
Just trailing. And here comes a dude in a bicycle, right? And I got this controller in my hand, and I grabbed the car with his hand, and fucking my finger hits the controller, and I'm burning off on my foot, and I'm trying to stop, and I'm trying to grab the phone, and the whole time I'm freaking burning off on my brand new white shoes. It's freaking crazy, dude. But y'all, hey, since I brought one car out, y'all want to see? Y'all want to see like what kind of stuff this is about? This is actually my baby, my favorite car.
So how much a car like that cost?
This one?
Yeah.
Well, let me start by saying this car, when I bought it, was $500.
There you go.
But since I bought it, it's got an upgraded servo, fan, freaking, it's a little heat thing, all aluminum up here. But this is what I wanted to show Money.
Okay.
Just to give him a perspective, and y'all perspective.
You about to turn this motherfucker on or what?
Yes, of how fast this car is.
Oh, you want me to hold it?
Yes.
Oh, so you're going to scuff up my shoes now, huh?
Drink now, Money.
You're going to scuff up my shoes now.
Hold it by the willy bar. You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure the camera, you can hold it up for the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought that was some fart fell out.
What is that, Bella?
This
is Bella. Is this Bella?
Now, Money, clean it side to side. See how the wheels coming? That's the wheels. They'll try to straighten it up. Anyway. That's my
pretty tight fuck, bro.
I know.
That your baby?
Yeah.
Does it have a certain name or what? You're good, Bella.
Well, it's actually called the House. I painted these, those are custom.
Here, go back in there.
Alright, well.
Well, Bert almost grabbed your drink, bro. Almost grabbed your drink.
Budweiser?
Yeah.
No shit.
Almost grabbed your Budweiser. Tripping or where? No intro? Yeah, no intro, baby. Does it overheat like a PS4? Those were around 2K when I was...
I actually put this on a treadmill one day. And this is way smaller, as you can tell. But this one was just a little over 100. But this is like a little drift car. Fun as fuck to drive around. Little racing slicks. Actually, Oz has been playing with this one a lot.
Yeah.
PS4, 2K.
So can you use like the same, or you gotta have different remotes for some of them, right?
Oh, I got a different remote for each one.
For each one. Can you combine remotes for
yes,
some
I
of
can.
them?
One remote will hold up to 10 cars as long as it's the same brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I could use one remote for 10, but I kind of got different remotes painted. Like I should have brought it. I got one remote's got a thumb steer on it, so I can hold a beer in my hand and still steer, because you know it takes two hands.
And you know, you've been getting way better in Warzone, and I bet you from the RC cars, bro. High coordination, just.
This is one of my favorites right here.
Yeah.
This is from a company called Rolaro. Can y'all see that? Yeah, send me another car, Rolaro. Promoting you as an influencer.
Sponsor, baby. As an influencer. We're influencers, baby.
Anyway, this is one of my favorite little cars. I ordered this son of a gun straight from Singapore.
Damn.
Yeah, but...
So how long did it take to get?
Check this out. This is a good story. Like, I went to the website. It's in Singapore. I talked to some... Her name was Sia. I still remember.
Oh, shit.
Was she Facebook? And
was it nice to see you?
See it, but she kept, you know, in contact about the order and this and that. So I did the pre-order, which I got this for $99 instead of $2.99. which was like the first 100 cars, and I was there that minute. Like they goes, it was 11.
Yeah.
It was midnight our Singapore time, but it was 11 o'clock here. Anyway, so I ordered this bitch from Singapore, and my credit card was even like, that's over, you know, so weird, and I was like, yeah, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah. I got it 2 days later from a warehouse in like Palestine, Texas, and I'm like, huh. But what I figured was they shipped a whole shitload of them out before they put them up for sale.
Oh, like the PlayStation 5.
Yeah. So that's what I figured. But this little sucker, for a little car, this is I think a 116. I think it may be one. Yeah, I think it's 116. Might be 118. Point is, it's fast.
It's fast as fuck, boy. Order diamonds from China, and it usually takes 16 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Rocket League still.
I've been fucking with my Warzone shit a little bit.
Yeah, Warzone, man. We still do the thing. We still do the thing in Warzone. We'll talk about Warzone shortly, man. We got all kinds of stuff that we do in Warzone.
Whiskey?
Yeah. You can smell it?
No.
Baker Mark?
We're talking about Warzone.
Oh, yeah.
Whiskey.
Oh, whiskey. Yeah, that's right.
Anyway.
What does whiskey mean? Oh, yeah.
And we have car shows in Warzone. Tell you what a car show is?
Yep. Yep. When we're playing and we say car show, it means something certain.
Now,
Bird doing his thing now.
Now, this is my daughter's car, actually. Yeah, but I consider them on. I put these green bead lights on it. Check that out. And you probably can't see. You can see the green inside here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Bird, baby.
It's so much fun to just.
Savage Gorilla.
Take it apart and add little parts and kind of pimp them out. Yeah. Fun, dude. Got the lime green body.
So how many total cars do you have now?
Looking at.
What's up, Tam?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I left one at home. And I should have brought it, but it's kind of in bad shape. But did a big jump, pretty good sized jump. Landed straight into a tree.
Damn. Which one?
It's called a Slash.
Okay.
It's a race truck.
You fucked it up or what?
Yeah, pretty good, but I think I can get it. I know I can get it going again. But when you're racing all these other cars.
Oh wow! Here's the baby right here.
This one I really.
Here's the baby right here.
That's my hot rod drift truck, and y'all probably can't tell, but I even put wheel shine, black wheel shine on the wheels for tonight.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
So, Bird,
yes,
you do car shows?
Powered.
You do car shows, Bird?
Dude, I went to a parade, and at the parade, the one news guy said it was the best looking car at the parade. Now, I don't think it was the baddest car at the parade, but it sure did look good.
Yeah.
Yes, they're battery powered.
Did you win any awards or anything, or what?
No, just people. Everybody was so nice, and it was more like just people showing off what they had and stuff. No. These, the battery powered, the gas ones are pretty expensive, but like this drift truck, which is what, size of a shoebox maybe, you can get $2 for $300 right now at Traxxas. Fucking badass. And if I got this one for $229.
Okay.
3 weeks later, they had to sell.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So you bought it for $229 plus tax, so about $260
plus tax,
or so,
yeah.
and then the very next week, or
about
what?
3 weeks.
3 weeks, it went down to what?
$299 for two.
Oh, so you could have one free, basically.
But yeah, basically.
Damn.
$40. Yeah.
What's up, Wig Splitter? How you doing, man? Good to see the name.
But Oz.
I don't know, Savage. We'll see what's up, bro.
Yeah, thank you, Talon. Thank you. Oz, I take this truck out to Oz. Look at the bed with the simulated wood grain. Got the flames.
Wood grain in them leather seats.
And that's who does them, Traxxas. They've been real helpful. A lot of people dog Traxxas and stuff. But I don't know why. They've been nothing but helpful to me. All right,
Restless Bird.
Enough of me pushing my agenda on you. I just thought I'd show you some of my cars and what I've been doing lately. People ask what I've been doing, and
that's what Bird's been doing.
This is what I've been doing, watching videos on them. It's about one. My mom asked me, she goes, "How many cars you gonna buy?" And I said, "All of them."
Exactly.
Yeah, I want 2 of each.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Because especially if you have an organization. If you had an organization, what would it be named, Bird?
Oh, this whole thing is sponsored by B1 Racing Dynamics.
There it is.
Bird. B1 Racing Dynamics.
Bird's gonna get his own racing team, baby. He's gonna get his own racing team. I've been telling Bird to create this YouTube channel so we can get that thing going. B1 Racing Dynamics.
But that on the
trademarked right now on the stream, by the way.
Now look, man.
Oh,
that don't include batteries I had to get.
Okay. Oh, back there though, remember?
Oh, back there, back there.
Yeah.
Oh, the track. That don't include batteries I had to get. That don't include all the extra upgraded parts I showed you, the green, the servos and stuff. Yeah. That on new tires, glue. I got $80 drive shafts on 2 of those.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's just the way it is, man. I guess I'll throw one in there with it too.
You know, somebody asked me, what's RC stand for? And a lot of people think it means remote control.
What does it stand for then?
Fun, fun, fun.
There you go.
Yes, Tim. Most of those are brushless. All but I think the 2 little ones, one little one wasn't brushless. The little bitty drift car wasn't brushless. But yes, all the others are brushless.
Yeah.
Gotta go brushless. Brushless way faster. And people dog electric motors and they're like, right, LiPo's not cheap. Tim knows. And yeah, I got 2S and 3S LiPos, and then I ended up having to buy a backup because you're using them up. We got to Cameron Park and running for like 2 hours until we tore them up, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Cameron Park, man, it's such a nice place here in Waco.
We had a frisbee golf course there, and it was really fun. Actually,
nice.
You stand where people throw their frisbee, but we had the cars, and we just run down to the basket back and donuts. And
yeah.
pretty much tear the shit out. Yeah. And it was funny because it was kind of like a spring, nice day. And all the dust was just fucking, you know how you see the lights coming in between the trees, but it was all dusty. It was real cool.
Like dusting asshole, I guess what it was. Right?
Asshole.
Yeah, there we go. My drones use 4s. That's what's up.
Dude, you must have a nice drone.
Yeah. I got a little drone, boy.
Damn, now you must have a nice drone.
Yeah.
I was looking at a little drone, but I don't know. I've never.
You want to own two of every car though, so you know you gotta stick to like one little
I remember
niche. Hey Zio, what's up, bro?
But I want a couple of boats too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if any of y'all remember, but I got kayaks and paddle boards.
Yeah.
So if I took my boat to the river, I was thinking I could stand on the paddle board. Fun as fuck.
Yeah. So he's gonna have his racing coming out, a racing channel on YouTube eventually.
Money really is pushing the racing.
I'm pushing his YouTube channel.
B1 Racing Dynamics.
Get it going. Get everybody to sub to it.
I already got kind of a shirt pitch out.
Yeah.
Look, like I took graphic imaging in college, but basically it would be like a B1 and like an athletic, almost looking like athletic numbers look, like a B1, and then a Miami Vice kind of Racing Dynamics. Yes. You know the Miami Vice.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yeah, bro. That's some good stuff, man.
I didn't mean to hog the camera time there, man.
No, that's actually perfect. Because later on, I got my little agenda I'm going to be pushing. I got like a little speech slash story that I'm going to be doing here later. And so yeah.
But I'm glad people noticed. I mean, could relate. See?
Yes, they are. Flashing.
Relate with the 3S and 2S and 4S. 4S is even more money.
Yeah.
A 4S battery was probably $110 something like that.
Yeah.
No shit. At least 80, 85.
You'll get a drone one day though. You'll get the boat first, and you're like, now I got to get a drone, then a helicopter, and you get one at least of every little vehicle.
Yeah. Dude, I did have a helicopter one time.
What's up, Burrito?
And I put the blades on upside down, so it would only it was more like a hovercraft. It would just get on.
Yeah.
And it took me forever. I was like, I want it lift. Flip the blades over.
Okay, it's time to switch water.
And
for a little bit.
My sister had actually bought it for me. And she was like, I can't stand to watch you tear it up. What do you mean? I'm flying it. And you think I'm supposed to land it perfect the first time I'm flying it? Anyway.
It takes practice.
Yeah, and that's another thing.
It's like Warzone and everything in life. But it takes practice, you know?
I'm afraid to buy a plane. What if I buy a plane or a drone and I tear it up because I don't land it the first time?
Yeah.
But some of them, like the one I was reading about.
Practice on cheap ones first.
The one I was reading about pretty much is like all. What do you say? Not atomic. Kind of does everything. does it like you push land, it lands.
Let me get that water going, baby.
Birds come with feathers.
Oh, bird, baby. Oh, bird doing this thing.
You know what kind of bird don't have feathers, don't you, Mother?
What kind of bird does not have feathers?
Jailbird.
A jailbird. Yeah.
Have you ever seen a hairless chicken?
Mm-hmm. I know what question you're trying to ask when we were talking about in chat, right?
Oh, no.
See what they would say. They have a built-in parachute? Gotcha.
You know, I was kind of weird things that make me mad or upset me about shows.
Grind your gears?
Grind my gears.
Okay.
Okay, I'm watching this show, and it's an older show, but I didn't watch it back in the day, and it's on HBO right now. So I'm watching it, and it's called The Last Ship.
Okay.
And it's not the best, but it's watchable. It's watchable.
Yes.
Yeah. It's watchable. So anyway, they need this chick to be a sniper to do some shooting, and he's like, yada yada, can you shoot? And she's like, yes sir, I can shoot the tits off a chicken at 1,000 yards. Chickens ain't got no tits. See, I got 30 chickens at his house. I used to work at the feed store.
Yeah.
Chickens have no tits. They don't even have nipples. They have breasts, but that's just where the breast meat is. But yeah, chickens ain't got no tits.
Bird was looking for nipples. She got weeds growing out her nose.
Grandma.
Speaking of fucking chickens and roosters and shit, I got a few of them in my backyard because some neighbor next street over has their goats jumping in the yard and freaking chickens.
I thought about getting some goats for my garden.
And I got my dog Bella. I have to watch and shoot all the animals out of the backyard before Bella goes back there because otherwise she's gonna be running around acting crazy. Yeah. What you got out there? Chickens?
No, where my racetrack is, I could use some goats who just nib on the racetrack.
Yeah.
Just turn them loose.
Yeah. Well, the goats they'll run and jump over the fence, scared, but the chickens are, they don't give a fuck. They just move over to the other side of the yard and keep pecking.
Talking about David Koresh, they just...
Yeah.
You know what grinds my gears?
What grinds your gears, Mr. Bird?
They just reshowed the David Koresh thing in Waco.
On Showtime or what?
Showtime, I believe.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. I'm from around here. They depicted them as some peaceful farmers, right? And I'm sure there was peaceful people out there. I'm sure they were growing some crops. My point is, a bunch of dope heads out there, I'm telling you. I told you
there were a bunch of dope heads.
Some people but I'm from around here. I know they were cooking dope.
Yeah, I'm sure so.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, they've been showing that on HBO shit, and people tell me, I heard a guy on the radio, he said to this day, like if he's in Vegas and he mentions, we'll do career. Yeah. I mean, how long has it been? 30 years?
Yeah, it's been 30 years. Exactly last month was 30 years since the Branch Davidian compound happened here in Waco. If y'all don't know, we're from Waco or whatever. And then if you don't know that, Trump came here, he had his first rally here in Waco, and of course, I would type in Waco Trump on YouTube to see what people would say about about Waco, and a lot of people are still dogging Waco. You know, it's been 30 years. Looking like we're all bad people. It was just a group of people. It's not like the whole city of Waco was like that. You know what I'm saying?
It was crazy. It was a little town outside.
It was outside Waco, fucking 15, almost 20 miles away.
Yeah.
And Waco gets the blame for it. So you know.
That's where all the Secret Service and all the. Not Secret Service. Where is it? ATF. That's where all the ATF was staying.
Yeah.
I get Secret Service because when Bush lived right here in Clifton, Secret Service stayed around here at the hotels all the time.
Yeah.
I remember one night we got a hotel and we came back from the bar and we was all fucked up, man.
Fucked up, man.
And we was going up to the hotel room. We got in the elevator. Swear to you, it's like 6 Secret Service rooms. Yeah. And we're all drunk, man. You're instantly just like, ding.
Yeah. But that was nerve-wracking.
Yeah,
shit. They know everything that's on my phone.
Oh, yeah.
This is before phones. We had flip phones at the time, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure if I was a guest at that hotel, they already...
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. Yeah.
So I remember at one of my old jobs, this is when Bush was president or whatever, you know, at the ranch in Crawford or whatever. There was a guy from the White House press corps, you know, the one that interviews the president, and you know, and he was there at my job, and I was speaking with him, talking with him. You know, I didn't really know who he was. And then years later, I saw him asking the president a question. I'm like, that's that guy from my job that I was just chilling with that one day or whatever. And then later on, Obama's in the office, and there he's asking Obama questions, and now he's asking you know, Biden questions. It's just weird watching this guy that was at my job just hanging out talking with him, and then
he's like, oh yes, Jerry, did you have a question?
What is the question, Bird?
Didn't you meet that guy Moneymaker once?
Yes.
Go ahead with your question, Jerry. That was the guy. Exactly. I remember.
Yes,
I remember.
Yeah. They're going to remember, especially after tonight when I talk about what I'm going to talk about later. Yes, they'll definitely remember that shit. And y'all, later on, probably in about 30, 40 minutes or so, I'm going to do like a little, we're going to switch it up to Money Market is what I call it. We're going to change the stream up just a little bit. We're going to talk about a little bit of economics, a little bit of business, and a little bit of money, and we're going to tell you a little bit of story from the past, from the early 1900s, and then go off with a little speech at the end before we get back to regular scheduled programming.
Yes, he had the right to bear arms, but he did not have the right to cook dope.
Yes. Yes, so, exactly.
And then when you cook dope and you bearing arms, it's a whole bad scenario.
Exactly. And you're cooking dope and putting that throughout the community itself. You know what I mean?
There's a reason Belmead was the meth capital of the world in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
And there's no bullshit. Look it up. Googled it.
Yep. Google it.
I think it's like Dallas now, but it went north.
Yeah.
Nothing to be proud of, but I'm just telling you, even as a kid, I knew that was a crazy place. Don't go around there, da-da-da.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Yep.
What do I really know?
There's no telling what we know and what we don't know. And what we're finding out because of the internet, and that's with any thing in the world. We're all figuring about everything now.
But, you know, I mean, I'm not blaming them for what they did. I support them defending themselves and shit, but
yeah,
for you to say the government was totally wrong for even messing with them is not right. They went about it wrong.
They did go about it wrong.
Busting in like that.
We can't have that many people doing that crazy shit like they were doing.
And you know, they defended themselves, and I totally agree. But yeah, they were up to no good. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I remember being in high school. You know, we were in class and we heard about it. We all just walked out of class and you could see the fire and the smoke of the Great Trading Compound 30 years ago.
I hate to say this, but I was in college.
There you go.
Money was in high school. I was
college
in college.
Knowledge, baby.
And basically we did the same thing. We all just left the class and went out, stood out in a big open area and checked it out.
It's a crazy time, and you think back that was 30 years ago.
All up and down the road
so
right
crazy.
Here selling shirts.
Yeah.
You thought the Cowboys would win the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Just think the 80s was like, what, 50 fucking years ago already, y'all? Are you serious? Like, we're on this internet thing that we call internet, and we've been doing the live streaming thing for 9 or 10 years when live streaming first started, and now look where it's at, and just, this world is just crazy now. You know? How fast it just went like that. I go back and watch the first stream and we're like, damn, that was like 10 years ago? Like, really? But 1980s was 50 years ago. Like, what the hell's going on? Yeah. Crazy, crazy. But yo, I did something that I've never done on stream before.
That's right.
Yeah, maybe I have done it on stream before. But I have all kinds of shit that I typed up. And stuff that I typed up that I will be going over later. So, that's how we do it, baby.
Did you ever tell you that in high school I was in the debate club?
No way.
Yes.
Bird was in the master debate club? Or?
Well, I'm a master debater now.
Okay, okay.
But back then I was just in the debate club. Because I was debating on being a master debater.
Oh, I got you. Well, did you win? Was you the head master?
No, I've mastered it.
You mastered it.
Debating.
Yeah, yeah. It took months of trial and error, but it was done. Figured it out.
So, Money,
yes, Mr. Bird.
Can you tell me anything about the draft?
The NFL draft?
Yeah, the NFL draft.
Yes, the Houston Texans did a good job.
Yeah.
They got the second and third pick. They got the quarterback, C.J. Stroud, but then they traded up and they got the third pick and got their defensive player.
That's like the first time some teams done that.
That's only the second time it's ever happened in a modern day draft that that's happened. Yeah. And I hate to say it, I'm not that much of an Eagles fan, but they did good on the defensive side of drafting people and all that. So yeah. And of course, Aaron Rodgers now is with the Jets. Everyone, this is for like. Well, some of y'all might not care about this, but when we Jets. But when we go back and watch this stream in the future, we'll be like, oh, okay, it puts us on the timeline what was going on at the time. Like when I go back and watch a stream where we're talking about current events, it makes me, I can remember it a lot easier. So us talking about that just now, when I go back and watch this a couple years from now, I can remember exactly what was going on.
Ezekiel Elliott is leaving the Cowboys.
Okay, so here's this deal, y'all. Y'all know that.
I think that's where he's going. That's right.
I used to snipe streamers in the video game world and all that. And here lately, for some reason, we haven't even been trying to stream snipe. And we've been getting in lobbies on Warzone with some of the most popular streamers in the world. It's just been happening organically. It's crazy, right? But Ezekiel Elliott, he plays Warzone, and his name's Luke Goblin. And I swear I was in his game the other day, or a couple weeks ago, and in front of his name was TB. TB was in front of his name. So you're hearing this first. If Ezekiel Elliott ends up going to Tampa Bay Buccaneers, he already knew this because that's in his clan name on the game. So just remember that we said that. You're hearing that here first. By the way, oh wait, Bird, we got to throw it. Hold on, one more.
Another way he knew it was Ezekiel Elliott is he had 3 guys running in front of him blocking the whole time.
Exactly, yeah. Mm-hmm. With shields.
Yeah, it was a 4-man team. He had 3 guys blocking. Mm-hmm.
So, Charlie.
Charlie.
Otis.
What's Charlie?
Otis.
Oh. What Money is saying is the other day we're in a situation in Warzone, and this is what I had to say. I said, 2 whiskey 4, Otis clear, Oscar clear. He responds with
Robert clear, Otis clear.
Right.
2 is also clear. 10-4, good buddy.
Right. Because in Warzone they have open chat now.
Proxy chat now.
Proxy chat. And yes, you can cut it off and have your private mics, but then you can't hear their proxy chat and hear what they're up to and what they're doing. And not only have we developed these codes, like say Money says car show. What he means is everybody needs to have a car and show up at a certain location that he's marked. Car show. Railroad tracks. Where we're from, the Katy train yard is right down the road. We basically live on the edge of the old Katy train yard.
Yes.
Our town is named because of an old Katy railroad guy.
So we call the trains Katy.
So we call the trains Katy.
Mm-hmm.
We call enemies whiskey. Why do you think we call enemies whiskey? Because they're sour, they're painful, they leave a bad taste in your mouth. I don't care who
we call our golden gas mask.
Yeah,
we call him Hoya for Oscar De La Hoya because he was called Golden Boy. Bird used to say Golden for the gas mask all the time. I'm like, that's going to give it away what we're trying to do. And so all game we're just doing these different codes and talking, and no one knows what we're talking about. And then we're trademarking this shit right now because when the professional players they try to use these codes, we trademark them first. Now the reason why we call it Otis, the elevator, is called Otis for a reason, because elevators are called Otis. That's the person who invented it.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. And we call the zip lines Robert because the guy who patented the zip line, his first name was Robert.
The one I was going to say was, Larry's a ladder.
Because a guy named Larry and patented the ladder. A guy named Larry. So everything that we do is strategic and logical, but we still use it. Helicopters are called Eaglers. So when we're talking in party chat, we talk about going to a helicopter. We don't say helicopter or bird or anything. We say Eagler.
What's up?
Up is 4.
Down?
Anything down low is 2.
What if we're kind of in the middle?
Kind of in the middle, 2.5, 3. We'll just figure it out.
Uh-huh.
But Yeah, so there's one time we were in a situation, right? Most arrogant shit you ever heard. No, it helps us win games. So one time, we're on top of this one building, and we have people in proxy chat, they can hear what we're saying, right? So gas stations, we call them 66, for Phillips 66.
That's right.
So we're sitting there talking, and I go, we're going 4 of 66. We're going 4 of 66. And that told the team right there, and we were going on the roof of the gas station. And so that's all we had to say. And we jumped, and we go to the roof of the gas station by saying 4 of 66. And then people just knew our code. We knew our codes. You know what I'm saying? I don't like your cameras. Well, you know, Papa Crash, what's up, baby? How you doing? Good to see you. Been a whole minute.
What's up, bro?
So we have all these codes because we play every day. We're gonna get in some tournaments. We're gonna try to win some fucking money and shit.
It does make the game a little different, interesting.
Interesting.
And sometimes we like to fuck with people. Like
yes.
When we hear Proxy Chat.
We do our codes on purpose. That way they're like, what the fuck? And people actually run from us because they're scared because they know we got these codes and shit.
Like, going whiskey. You're going whiskey and in shadow. We say shadow or dark. Yeah. I don't like to say going dark because that instantly everybody, well, going dark. What do you think? We're going dark. But I say 2 whiskey shadow. That means there's 2 whiskeys. And I'm going shadow, which I'm going dark.
Certain point of views on the map, there's things we call no man's land because there's a place around our area. There's some nasty ass houses and it's like really bad, like abandoned houses. And it's called no man's land. So we call that area no man's land. There's a place where there's kind of an old stadium. We call that Floyd Casey because that was the old name of the Baylor Stadium. Just everything. We call one building 35 Prime. Because it's right off of I-35, the highway on the Warzone map.
There's actually a little railing that you can run into the building straight from the highway.
So all game, we play for about 3 hours Monday through Friday. When we're off, we don't play on the weekends. So it's a strict schedule. We're on at one time every single day. We get off at the exact same time every day, Monday through Friday.
And it works a little the same way too. Like if we're on top of a building, he's just 2 whiskey 35 Prime. You're actually looking right at 35.
You know exactly what to do. And
it's like whiskey Katie.
If you're gonna play a fucking game, if you're gonna do something every day, why not perfect it? Why not tweak it and make? That's everything in life. If you're gonna do something, tweak it and make it better. Try to make it better. Make it your own. Yes.
Our own.
Yes. Exactly. So that's what's up.
And there
they are, Robbie Shaft. We ain't no good keeping codes a secret, yeah. We do our thing on Warzone, baby. I think I'm getting close to 100 wins on Warzone. I don't know if that's a lot or whatever.
Ding.
But it was like about a month ago. We were in Bobby Puff's game, FaZe Sway's game, and it was just all these. And they had 9,000 people watching, and we're in the game. We got 3rd place. They ended up getting 2nd. And so we're in these games organically, not even trying to stream snap them. With like 8,000 or 9,000 people combined with all the streamers together.
It was like a week, a couple of days, 3 days a week.
For some reason we were getting in all these fucking, I don't know if our KDs were just kicking ass or something or what. But yeah, Big Uzi, Lil Bird, what's up, bud? How you doing? Yep. I'm taking it slow tonight. I haven't drank in 3 or 4 months or whatever.
Papa Crash, I play DMZ and I really enjoy it. Money won't touch it. I like the constant.
I want to touch DMZ.
I don't mind the robots. Yes, there's some badass robots.
The OGs, baby. We try.
But I play the fuck out of DMZ on Saturday and Sundays. And
yeah, I don't play on the weekends.
I like it. It's mission based, and to me, DMZ reminds me of a live campaign mode. Like it's like a campaign with 4 other teams doing the same campaign, and I really enjoy it. And one of the best games I've had was we ended up having 3 other guys join our team, and then we left with a case. There was 6 of us protecting it. It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like DMZ. I like the mission based and the constant action. To me, it is constant because they're dropping in fucking.
Yeah.
Robots.
I hate the fucking robots. There's been so many cheaters in Warzone again, you know, it's crazy. But like yesterday or the day before, it was probably yesterday, we just got killed by a bunch of cheaters, man. They just come in and it's like to the point you almost want to go buy the fucking cheating system.
I actually rewatched the video today, and we had red triangles above all our heads.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy shit, dude.
Hey, your PS4 will enter rest mode in 10 seconds.
Shit, I was about to go to the piss.
8, 7.
No, it gives a couple minutes.
Damn, I tried.
It gives 10 minutes, bro. Hey man, I'm Playroom Pro back in the days. It gives you 10 minutes, bro.
Everybody still loves Blackout.
It's classic. Hey, Blackout, baby. Blackout was that game, baby. If they come out with Blackout again, shit.
Everybody.
Blackout, baby. Well, these days, even just to go take a piss, you have to fucking pay money. So I'm gonna go take a piss. I'll be right back. Bird got this, baby. Professional in this motherfucker.
Yes,
baby.
I gotta get up and act like a real
professional, baby.
You know, I sat down because my knees start hurting.
Yeah, I'm getting older, bitch. That's why.
I'm getting older, but man, I don't know if any of y'all remember me telling you about my scooter. But I had a niece getting married about 2 years ago, and I wrecked the shit out of my scooter after the wedding, dude. And that lighting sucks on the face right there. That's probably the perfect spot. Money's done claimed it. So, what's up, Hellcat?
Tell me about the chairs.
The chairs?
At the gym.
Oh, the massage chairs?
Yeah,
Money in the bathroom. I'm in the whole subject talking about wedding. He talking about chairs. Talking about chairs. And I'm talking about when I wrecked my scooter and it's relevant and when my knees hurt and my back hurts. So, talk about chairs. That's like my mom. My brother come to visit, right? And my mom, I kind of leave the room so my mom and brother can talk, you know, because my brother, he don't come around a lot. And my mom was like, hey, DJ. That's what my family calls me. Everybody got a nickname for me. Hey, DJ, tell them the joke about Bob and Earl. I'm like, Mama, y'all talk. Y'all talk. And I can't just bust out a joke that I told you. It's got to be in context. You know what I'm talking about? And I make it flow. Because I came home from work, and I'm like, hey, Mama, I was at work today. I passed the highway, and this guy was just juggling knives. Boom, 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 juggling knives. And I was like, what the hell? And I said, that's it. I'm not just drinking and driving no more. There's no way I could pass that sobriety test. And Mom just laughed, and she's like, tell Doug that joke. And I'm like, see, I kind of had you falling into it, but now that you tell Doug a joke's coming, he ain't gonna... But I kind of shortened that joke because I didn't want to tell the whole thing. But my point was, I said, Mom, do you want butter toast, cinnamon toast, or just regular toast with jelly on top? Which one do you think she picked? Three choices.
Buttered toast.
Biscuits.
Biscuits. That wasn't one of the choices, though.
That wasn't one of the choices.
Oh, shit. No. Well, you know.
I made biscuits.
Yeah.
Yes, Doug.
Ooh, dude, we almost been on stream for an hour already, baby.
Check this out, Flushing Static. Thanks for asking, by the way.
Doug.
My brother Doug is 18 years older than me.
Damn, really? Yeah.
Liquid
I
Lola.
remember everybody, baby. I remember all the old school Playroom streamers, baby.
Liquid Lola.
Yeah.
I remember Spaceman. I think I remember
Spaceman Steve. Yeah.
I remember Spaceman Steve.
Yeah. He was original, man, with his creativity. Things he would do on stream was amazing. So, but hey, y'all, listen, y'all. In probably about 15 or 20 minutes, I'm going to change the stream up a little bit. We're going to stay here, but we're going to change up the stream a little bit. And we're going to do what's called Money's Market.
It's not my contract.
And we're going to talk about certain things
for about
30 minutes. About 30 minutes, and then we'll get back into the stream. I got to do it.
Do I still got my
What's up, Cedric Williams?
Do I still got my own personal dressing room?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
I will go on a writer's strike right now. Yes, I write the majority of the jokes for this show. Huh?
You got yours going right still?
Yes.
Yeah.
I write the majority of the jokes for this show.
He does. Bird writes the content within the stream, baby.
Money writes some of his own stuff. Money writes all his own stuff. I write my own stuff.
Bird gets insight on the writing.
So, I'm going on a hunger strike for more pay.
Yeah. I'm hungry. I haven't ate that much today.
Hunger strike.
How trash go? We might call old Hasty. Billy Hasty.
I saw Billy Hasty. Nuh-uh.
Prank calls. Hey, we may do prank. It just depends on. It just depends on everything.
I think they used to look forward to you calling that boy.
Yeah, maybe 15 or 20 minutes, maybe later prank calls. But I don't know, man. After what I talk about later, believe me, things. Yeah, I might get shadow banned after what I talk about. What I'm going to talk about later.
Maybe you should just call and interview a senator.
Eventually.
We're getting no, I need to talk to my senator right now.
We're eventually going to get into that type of stuff.
Right now, because
what, Bird?
I'm trying to think of
something. Oh, good old Billy Hasty.
No, it's Stalin.
That's why.
Stalin for something good.
Yeah. Hungry as fuck.
Hungry as fuck. Hungry!
Yeah, baby.
I'm not hungry because...
Because why? You full on Budweiser.
Well, the story I was telling about my brother, he came to visit. Every Tuesday, he brings lunch.
Oh.
Today was chicken and dumplings.
Oh, yeah.
From Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel, boy.
Fuck yeah. Good shit.
Good shit.
Good shit.
I ate there last week.
But,
some good old, what's it called?
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf. Had some good old meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and some okra. Shit, boy.
You gotta put some food back.
Trying to get that weight back on me a little bit, you know. Trying to get back up to 190.
He's like, my belly.
Trying to get up to 190, baby.
Get my belly.
Yeah, get in my belly.
$1 million.
$1 million. Well, now it's $1 billion.
Is he like $1 billion?
Indubitably. Indubitably, I should say.
Alright.
Indubitably, I should say, Bird.
You know, I don't want to sound like a perv, but...
Oh, shit, Bird's perving out now. He's getting that big Budweiser in him.
I was on the way here today, and I saw a lady, a woman, a girl...
Oh, shit.
...walking down the highway, side of the highway. And this is a 75-mile-an-hour highway, and she's on the side, and she's wearing the green tights or the green... First of all, what are you doing on the side of the highway walking to that? Did you get a boyfriend? Just get out of your car. And she was looking back, and you could tell she was in distress. But I just didn't stop. And it kind of buzzed me I didn't. But it also don't bug me because her boyfriend was probably circling back around.
Or her pimp.
Or her pimp was probably circling back around to pick her up. Or they got in a fight for a reason. There ain't no telling. But just to get involved, I mean, it could have been a good thing, bad. It could have went any way.
Any which way.
So, I feel bad for not helping her, but I also don't feel bad for not helping her because she was in that situation for a reason. Because where she was walking, there's not houses or nothing. And if somebody really did drop her off like that, I mean, I'm a dick, but I'd go back and get my girl.
Yeah.
At least give her a ride to her mama's or her grandma's or something.
Somewhere.
To the fucking truck stop, bus station.
Somewhere.
Bitch better have my money.
Bitch better have my money.
Not all of, not part of, some of her half. Bitch better have all my cash.
Yeah. Because cash is king.
Did you know hoeing is legal in California now?
Oh, really?
That's what, I'm not 100% sure on that. Y'all can Google check it. But I was watching some YouTube videos the other day, and the one guy I watched, he goes into like hoods and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, he went.
Skid Row and shit or what?
Well, he goes into like Honduras, and little Haiti and Miami. He goes into the hoods. Anyway, he went in there and interviewed a few prostitutes, and they're talking about hoes can get their money now. They report it just like a fucking W-2 and shit.
Crazy.
And my biggest thing is, yeah, they say pimps protect them, but
don't California my Texas.
Don't you don't legal hoeing legal here?
Don't California my Texas. No.
There's
no reason.
No hoeing legal in Texas.
It's just gonna bring down the whole thing.
But
Birds and Punjabi. Cash is king. You think about the Fed now thing. We'll be talking about that here shortly, Flesh and Addict.
But
that's one of the things I'll be talking about later.
It's just women after women after women, mile after mile.
Yeah.
What? I know there's jobs.
Yeah.
But you'd rather hoe.
Rather hoe with it. No. You can go get a regular job, but you'd rather hoe.
I was born with two real good hoes. I'm talking good hoes, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't see me home.
Get that good hoe.
I got two good hoes. You don't see me home.
Like Kevin Gates, I got two hoes. Yeah. Think I need two hoes in my jabos.
Two chains. They call them 2 Chainz.
Yeah, built a MasterCard. Ting, 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 ting. Shit, Wig Splitter, you think about old school ways of doing it, bro. Now they have you can put a chip in her hand right there and you just do it digitally just like that, right? You don't even have to swipe the card anymore. Just boop, boop, boop. No. You know what I'm talking about?
Their chip's right there. Your chip's
exactly. Yeah, see? He's even thinking more outside the box. So actually he's thinking inside the box.
No, I ain't paying until I get some. They're like, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you nut too fast, right? And so they deduct 15%. You nut it too soon. Well, that's 15% of the pay. You didn't last long enough.
What if the chip's on the head of your penis?
That's what I'm talking about.
They charge you by the stroke.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, here we go. It's by the stroke, right? It's like 1, 2,
I'm out of there.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
But
the money side.
Money, you know me, Money. My penis is so large, I got 30-minute strokes.
Oh, shit.
It's like 15 minutes in, 15 minutes back out.
Oh, shit. All right. So, hey, so here goes for 30 minutes then. Hey!
Long stroker.
Daddy long stroker. That's fucking funny. Can't believe it's been 9 years. Yeah, we still acting crazy as fuck, man. Bird's 50 years old now. You know? I'm 45 now. And we still up here acting like a fool, acting crazy.
Like fucking grown kids.
Like grown kids. But we're still doing the damn thing. That's okay. We're still doing the damn thing.
Bum, 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 bum.
Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, Bird. Damn, it's been a long time, y'all. Things have changed so much, though. Things have changed so much. When I go back and watch the old streams from the past, and if I would have did certain things then that I'm doing now, it would just be so different. I'm 30 in, so I've been watching y'all since I was 29, so 21. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, that was probably our demographic at the time as well. It's probably like 18 to 24. That's probably our age demographic. There's no telling what our age demographic is now. Bit sus. Bit sus. Alright, it's been an hour in. Bird's in the other room. I guess I'll do what I was going to talk about, huh? And get it over with. Listen, I hate to change the stream up a little bit, but I'm also trying to transition my channel to like a business type economic channel as well, but still doing these live streams every once in a while. This is rare. I'm off now. Hey, this is rare for us to get up here and do a live stream. It's rare now, and so we're gonna try to do another one sometime this year. Okay, we're gonna try to do another one sometime this year. But I call this part of the stream, I call it Money Market. Money Market is what I call this type of the stream, and it's gonna be just a little bit, but it's going to be for like 20 minutes of me talking about certain things, the way the world's going. I have a little story/speech that I'm going to be doing later. And so when I do my speech, I'm going to try not to look at the comments because I don't want to get distracted, because I typed this little speech out. And there's a reason why we're doing this. But like I said, we'll do
Money! Money! Tell them about the machine!
The machine?
The chairs. Tell them about the chairs.
Oh, yeah. Let's throw some more money in here. We got my boy Gaming Cosplayer in here, man. Man, y'all have to check him out on Twitter, Instagram. Dude, he's doing the big things with his old lady. It's so badass the things he's doing. And I know one of those videos is going to just pop it. It's going to pop off, dude. And all that hard work is going to pay off, man. But listen, y'all. I'm going to do something on stream that I've never really done before, and I don't want to do it throughout the whole stream. That's why I didn't even mention it at all, almost all stream long. But we're going to talk about a little bit of investments, a little bit of where the world's going, and so let me just try this out, okay? Appreciate you, man. You the one, baby. You the one. And I hate to really change the script up a little bit, but this is the way I am now. I have ambition and drive on something I've never done before. If I go back and watch my first stream that I ever did, and if I would have invested, and if I would have done what I doing now, there's no telling like what I would have or where we would be. It's just serious. It's just serious. But the first thing we'll talk about, the very first thing we'll talk about is CBDCs, central banking digital currencies. So in July, the U.S. is coming out with the Fed Now, the digital money, and so they're wanting Americans. They want us to invert our cash and switch it over to digital currency. And there's a lot of pros and cons with that. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and do it. We all submit our information with everything anyways. You know what I mean? But other countries, all the other countries are also coming out with their own digital money or whatever, and it's going to change. It's going to change the way the world works. It just really is. But there's benefits, and there's pros, and there's also cons to the CBDCs. So some of the benefits. Border transactions are cheaper and faster. Instant local payments, like when I sell football cards and different things like that on eBay, I got to switch it over from eBay over to the bank, and then you have to wait 2 or 3 business days to get your money. It's going to be instant payments, and it's just going to make things a lot easier and a lot faster. But the cons to it is, say say all the banks collapse, right? Or are you going to be forced to do the Fed now? All the banks are collapsing. The president's going to get on there and speak, and he's going to say, if you want to get your money, you can't go to the banks. You can't go to the banks to get your money because they're all closed right now, which will happen in the 1933. They closed all the banks for 3 days, and nobody was able to go get any money out of their banks. But they say that now. Go ahead. The banks are closing. The only way to get your money is to sign up for Fed Now. And then there's going to be people out there that don't want to put their personal information in there. See, another thing, by signing up for Fed Now, they watch everything they do, and then possibly one day they control how much money that you spend per day, and they also can put an expiration date on your money. That's exactly what's happening in China right now with their digital coin or whatever. They make you spend your money at a certain amount of time, a certain amount per day, and the money will expire within 60, 90 days. They do that on purpose to make you spend your money to stimulate the economy. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I'm going to talk about CBDCs, but you'll be seeing that a lot next couple of months, next couple of years. That's the first thing we're talking about here on Money Market. The second thing I'm going to talk about here is BRICS, B-R-I-C-S, BRICS. BRICS is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Now, like every year, the G7 summit, all these countries, we get together and they talk about the economy, they talk about trading, world trading, and different things like that. And those countries in the G7 countries, they are Canada, France, Italy, Germany, Japan, UK, and the USA. So G7, they're still more powerful at this point, but BRICS, their whole purpose, they were created in 2001, their whole purpose is creating a new reserve currency and a new monetary system. They want to challenge the global dominance of the US dollar, 42% of the world population, 27% of land surface, 26% of financial wealth, and they are producer economies, not consumer. And so the US-led SWIFT is the only way to make international payments, but they're ditching the US dollar to create their own. But right now the G7 countries are still more powerful than BRICS. But they're trying to de-dollarization the dollar. They're trying to de-dollarize the dollar and make our dollar not worth anything. That's exactly what's going on right now. And with the inflation the way it is. So, but anyways, so the whole purpose is to shift away from the US dollar and dominate the world by 2050. That's what they're trying to do. But like I said, the G7 countries are still stronger. Those G7 countries are Canada, France, Italy, Germany, Japan, UK, and the USA. But now you have BRICS Plus. BRICS Plus is a new global powerhouses, and that is Indonesia, Mexico, Nigeria, Egypt, Argentina, EAU, Saudi Arabia, plus 20 other countries have applied. So if they apply and they join up with the original BRICS, they're going to be more powerful than the US. And they would create an entity over 30% higher GDP than the US, over 50% of the world population, and control 60% of the global gas reserves. That's exactly what's going on. And their new currency is going to be backed by gold and other rare earth elements. About a month ago, China and Brazil, they struck a deal to ditch the US dollar. And so they will be more powerful than the G7 countries, and they will control the currency, and they have control. And already less people are using they're using the US dollar less and less. I'm just saying. So that's the second thing I want to talk about. I got two more things to talk about. I got a little bit of speech here shortly, but the next thing I'm going to talk about on Money Market, baby, on Money Market. I feel weird doing this, but hey, I got to talk about this shit. This is what I do on an everyday basis. I'm going to go to school starting in January for economics. I'm going to do some business classes. I'm going to do some economics classes, because if I know all this stuff already, I should be able to breeze through those classes, right? So I might as well take classes, right? If you're going to talk about it, you got to be about it, and that's what I plan on trying to do. So what we're going to talk about now, and this kind of pissed me off, was the Gold Standard Act of 1933. Okay, so do y'all know that gold was illegal in America? Do you know how many years gold was illegal in America? Gold was illegal in America for 41 years. So gold was banned in 1933. Banned was gold in 1933. The government forced people to turn in their gold. So they're working hard through the roaring 20s. They're working hard through the roaring 20s. They're making all this money. They decide to invest in gold. They invest in gold, and then the government makes you turn it in, everything that you worked hard for, and they basically rug pull you. So here's a little story about that. And so the middle of the Great Depression, Franklin Roosevelt wanted to stimulate the economy by injecting cash into the economy. He couldn't just print money like we do today. The gold standard limited how much money we could print by having it set against our gold reserves. All paper money had to be backed by 40% gold owned by the federal government. In other words, every dollar printed had to be backed by 40 cents of gold in the bank. Having lost confidence in the government, people rushed to their banks to draw money fast as possible. Turn in your gold or face 10 years in jail and a $10,000 fine, which is $225,000 of today's money. So this is what it looked like. The news article looked like. 1933. So they made everybody go turn in their gold. Now you have to understand though, people believe it was their civil duty in the country. People believe their government had their best interest at heart. So why did America confiscate gold? It comes back to the gold standard. We couldn't print more money because the gold reserves weren't large enough. Remember, every dollar had to be backed by 40 cents of gold. Gold at the time, so this thing right here, 1933 was worth $20.67 per troy ounce. So in order to print more money, the reserves had to grow. So here's the deal. Basically in 1933, the government made you turn this in, right here. In exchange, they would give you 2 of these. Okay, sounds like a fair trade, right? Turn in this, they give you 2 of these. Well then, after the deadline, May 1st, 1933, it's exactly 90 years ago yesterday. So think about 90 years ago, today, tomorrow, next couple of days, everybody was rushing to the bank to grab their money out. But there was an executive order that nobody could go to the bank for 3 days and couldn't get any of their money out at all. So everybody was screwed. So anyway, so the deadline, May 1st, 1933, hits. And the very next day, basically, gold, this thing right here, was increased to $35. So basically, all Americans, basically overnight, lost 41% of their wealth. Just like that. I mean, the government, they could have raised the prices before the deadline, but what they did to Americans was wrong. What they did to Americans was wrong. And they thought that was to help the country, right? So how much gold? How much gold was confiscated? It was 2,000 metric tons of gold that was confiscated. Up to $100 billion of money is the money, the gold that he took from his citizens. So yeah, so that's exactly what happened. So then in the 1960s, China, a couple other countries, their economies are booming, and they started trading our US dollar for gold. So we have all this gold in our reserves, right? And in the 60s and 70s, they're trading in money for gold, and they started depleting our gold reserves. And so then, in 1971, in Nixon, he had to take us off the Gold Standard Act, and ever since then, our country's been screwed. We've been in high inflation, and here's a little chart to show you this. The first part of the chart's 1913, and this is what I've been talking about, 1933 Gold Standard Act. So we're losing our purchasing power. Down here is like we're basically at now. But we're losing every bit of money that we have. Basically, we're getting this money and we're throwing it in trash. That's why I commend Bird for spending his money on his RC cars and things like he's spending on things he likes, and he's not losing his purchasing power. Because later on those cars are going to cost him a lot more to get. So he's doing the right thing right now, spending money on things he loves, and that's the way it should be. But most of the time, if you save on the money, if you put it in the bank, over years and years, you're just going to lose your purchasing power. You're just going to lose basically all your purchasing power. You throw it right in the trash. So yeah. That's what happened in 1933 though. So I got one more thing, boys and girls, one more thing, and I'll leave you alone with this shit. Here on Money Market, baby, Money Market. Alright, so this is a little story that I'm going to tell y'all.
It's about a man named Jed.
It's about a man named Jed, baby.
Poor old man, he barely kept his family.
Yeah, I know, exactly, because of all the shit that was going on. So this is going to take about 6 minutes, y'all. I'm sorry, but I got to do it. There's a reason. This thing is going to be shown one day, 10 years from now. It's going to be shown, and there's going to be a reason behind it. Y'all may not understand it now, what I'm about to say, but I promise you 10 or 15 years from now, this will be shown, and it's just going to happen. It's just going to happen. So let me tell y'all a story. Bear with me though a little bit, okay? I tried to memorize it and I couldn't memorize it, so I'm just going to go off the script a little bit. But here we go. I want to tell you a story about 3 of the most powerful men in America in the early 1900s. They were elites, but they helped build America what it is today. They were rivals, but they came together to help rig the election of 1896. Dale Carnegie, John D. Rockefeller, and J.P. Morgan. They were more powerful than any government with a net worth over $1 trillion combined. So, in 1895, a man by the name of William Jennings Bryan decided to run for president. He was for the poor, but vowed to take out the big 3. Bryan was actually the first candidate to travel by train state to state for campaign rallies. Elections are still done like this today. Now remember, the big 3 were rivals, but decided to have a sit-down meeting together, and they said, and I quote, "We have to buy our own president." After hours of deliberation and looking through pictures and info, they decided William McKinley is our man. They spent over $200K in early 1900s money, which is equivalent to 200 million of today's money. So the election of 1896 started, and people go out and vote, but the big 3 already knew who was going to win because they paid for him. William McKinley became the 25th president. The big 3 became even more powerful. So over the next 4 years, the big 3 had it made. They were able to sit down with the president and create policies that would benefit their empires. Now remember, none of this would be possible if they didn't buy the president and control the power of the government. So the election of 1900 comes, and the big 3 has a presidential nominee that was a big threat because he could not be bought. And that man's name is Teddy Roosevelt. The big 3 come up with a plan to put Roosevelt as vice president so they could still control McKinley and keep their monopolies going. So the election of 1900 comes around, and McKinley defeats William Jennings Bryan once again with another paid-for rigged election. The big 3 were excited because he had 4 more years of power and control. Then, in 1901, William McKinley was assassinated, and Teddy Roosevelt became the 26th president. The big 3's biggest fears just happened. Now they no longer have power control over the government, and they scramble to figure out how to keep their empires together. And now remember, the big 3 were rivals, and they would do whatever they could to take each other out and dominate. Rockefeller and Carnegie, they strike a business deal. This made J.P. Morgan jealous and even more hungry for power. Morgan decided to buy out Dale Carnegie Steel for $460 million of today's money. J.P. Morgan created U.S. Steel, and it was the first billion-dollar company. With Carnegie out of the way, J.P. Morgan needed innovation to take out Rockefeller. J.P. Morgan comes across Thomas Edison, and together they would change the world forever. The innovation was the light bulb. Now remember, everyone was living without power and lights, even the richest people in the world. Before they could bring this innovation to America, they would have to try it first. So Thomas Edison moved into J.P. Morgan's house on 5th Avenue in New York. Edison installed 4,000 feet of wires throughout the house and 400 light bulbs. It took months of trial and error, but it was done. J.P. Morgan had a lighting ceremony with friends and family over, and with a flick of a switch, the entire house lit, and everyone was amazed by this new innovation. J.P. Morgan became the first residence in a world with lights. Soon, electricity became a necessity with all the elites. John D. Rockefeller knew this innovation was going to change the world, and he would have to do whatever he could to stop innovation against his rival. The reason why? Rockefeller was in the kerosene business. Rockefeller was lighting up homes with kerosene, and he knew his company was doomed. So Rockefeller delayed innovation in America because of power, greed, and selfishness. Listen, Rockefeller delayed innovation in America because of power, greed, and selfishness. Now remember this quote. If we don't allow this new innovation, it could be the downfall of America's dominance. Soon, Thomas Edison and J.P. Morgan created Edison Lighting Company, which became General Electric. America became the world leader in dominance because of innovation. So with that being said, I'm asking you, Elon Musk, and I'm asking you, Jamie Dimon, the CEO of J.P. Morgan. You are the CEO of a bank that bears the name of a man who helped light up America with new innovation. You must not allow our government to play the role of John D. Rockefeller and delay innovation in America. We must not allow Web3, blockchain technology, and Bitcoin innovation to be outsourced to other countries. America has always been the leader in dominance because of innovation. This new technology gives poor Americans a chance to pull themselves out of poverty. Our government is trying to rug pull us once again like they did in 1933 during the Gold Standard Act. We're at a 40-year high in inflation, $40 trillion in debt, and historically, every empire has failed because of overprinting of money. You created this problem. This is your chance to correct it. Don't let history repeat itself. We must stand up and fight for this new innovation, this new technology. America will fall because of power, greed, and selfishness. Thanks. Sorry, y'all. I had to do it. I know you don't understand it now, but 10 or 15 years from now, you're going to see it. You're going to see that. Woo, Bird. Okay, Bird has a speech to do as well, y'all.
I have been tasked with translating that whole speech into French and German, Portuguese, and I'm going to do the Portuguese with a Brazilian accent, if that's okay.
Yep.
So, French, German, or Portuguese first?
Yeah, so let's show you this real fast. I'm almost done here, Bird. So listen, since he's speaking about that, these are all the powerhouses over since the 1400s. And so...
Oh, you want to sit on there? How about me and Joe Green?
You got Portugal, Spain, Netherlands, France, Britain, and then the U.S. And every single one of those failed after 80 to 120 years because of overprinting of money. It's just crazy. But the reason why I did that, here's the reason why, okay? In the early 1920s, these people were making all this money. They're working hard as an average person. They're working hard, right? They're making this money. But they're investing it into gold. And the government basically stripped it away. Well, the same thing is happening right now with crypto and Bitcoin and certain things like that. The government is trying to make it look bad and all these different things, and they're trying to ban it like they did with the Gold Act, the Standard Gold Act in 1933. So Coinbase is one of the main crypto exchanges, and they follow every regulation, every rule. They've done whatever they could to follow these rules, and they even became a public company. But yet the government will not give them the correct regulations of what they need to do to make it more secure, a security and not a commodity. And it's just they're going to leave. Like it's a $1 trillion company, a Fortune 500 company that's going to be leaving the U.S. to other countries, and it's because there's no regulation, no rules, because they're trying to keep the money for themselves. You know. So anyway, so just remember this speech. You will remember this speech.
Before you jump up.
You will remember this speech
no,
in 10, 15 years, maybe.
Leave that one up.
Oh.
Before you jump off, what do you think about the AI situation going on?
The AI situation is even crazy. And the godfather of AI is his name. He just stepped down from Google this yesterday or a couple of days ago, and he says AI is a big threat and it's basically unstoppable. So yeah, and so there's really nothing we can do about AI at this time as well. So, but Bird has a speech, baby. He's got to counteract my speech, baby. And here we go, baby. Let me get some drink on.
All right, you know, Money was talking about the financial downfall of America, and you know, yeah, I had to take my shirt off because I don't want nobody to be responsible for what I'm about to be saying. So there's no logos other than my own logo, which is Lost for Life, brother, and that's me because I'm fucking lost for life. Where is it at? Right there. I got my little Uka Uka shield. You see them? Uka Uka. Anyway, brothers. I really think the downfall of America is the tree-hugging flat earthers. I'm serious. These kids today, they can't live without a calculator. They can't find their way to the local McDonald's without a freaking Waze app. I'm serious. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, dude. I mean, uh, 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 but my point is, you know, a little bit more hair on your ass. Shit. I need another beer is what I need.
What kind of beer is that, Bird? What kind of beer is that?
Being that said, the whole thing with Budweiser, Anheuser-Busch, yeah, I said their names. I support them with all my heart. Billions and billions of dollars, and they'll drink $1 billion worth of their beer, I almost guarantee it. I like this and Shiner. But this is what I say about the whole situation going on right now. A lot of people know. I know this label by heart. But I tell you how much I love Budweiser beer. I'll tell you right now without looking at this sheet. I'll be like, this is the famous Budweiser beer. We know no other brand produced by any other brewer which costs so much to brew and age. Our exclusive Beechwood aging produces a taste, a smoothness, and a drinkability you'll find in no other beer at any price. Yes, I do love Budweiser. But let me tell you this. This whole shit that's going on lately, they shot themselves in the fucking foot. And I came up with this little point. Like I said earlier, I'm not pissing people off. Because this is the famous butt liquor beer. We know of no other rainbow piss produced by any other brewer which takes so many LBQJKs brew and age. Our exclusive Morningwood aging produces a taste, a smoothness, and a dickability you will find in no other rear at any price. Anheuser Dick. Hello, Rainbow Light.
Yeah. Good shit, bro.
Yeah. Anything for content and.
Listen, we were in a game yesterday, and I told Bird.
Hope my poem goes viral.
He did that in 24 hours. I just came up with the idea, and I was like, Bird, come up with something. And he started reading it off the wall right then and there. He pulled a Harry Mack and freestyled it right then and there, baby. And he got it going, baby. That's what's up, Bird.
That's what I came up with on the whole situation, because I am the comedian side. I am the stupid side. And like when you listen to the radio station and they play that little offensive commercial that offends 90% of the people, but 10%, or it actually offends 10% of people. 90% of people just laugh it off. It's a fucking joke. Get the fuck over it. But I'm 50% serious and 50% funny. I mean, it's like putting some muscle dudes on a beer and talking about only dudes with muscle drink this beer. Well then, first of all, that's my point. Really. Almost speechless. So I have my point. Other than that, dude, I am really excited about this next coming month. It's the month of May. My mother turns 90 this month. 90 years old, dude. Can you imagine being 90? I'm semi-depressed to being 51. Imagine being 90. So many grandkids, great-grandkids, great-great-grandkids. I think she's got a couple of great-great-great-grandkids. So we're going to have a big to-do at the place. A lot of barbecue. I've been going to this local guy and get briskets. He said he'd sell me a brisket, so I'm going to go get me a good old brisket. And maybe some jalapeno cheese sausages. And we're going to do it up. No drinking at our family reunion. Everybody knows I go out back and smoke though. But that's a whole other story. But you know, I'm that uncle. Everybody knows that's just crazy Uncle Bird. I don't drink it, man. As a matter of fact, you know, everybody like Bird drinks every fucking. Dude, last weekend, I turned in a lottery ticket for like a pick 3, or like a daily 4 or some shit. It ended up being $24. So I was like, fuck it. I got me 5 beers and I bought my neighbor 2 beers. And Anyway, spent the whole $25.
Scratching your ear.
I put the beer. Was I scratching my ear? My bad.
Bella.
So I put my beer in the refrigerator Friday. And I didn't drink Friday. I didn't drink Saturday. But the beer was there. It was almost like when it's there, but no drinking, no pork. No pork. No, we're having beef, dude. We're having brisket. I don't think the sausage. I think it's beef sausage. I think my sister is gonna make beef ribs. All the sides you can think of. Tuesday, Tender Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, Tequila Tuesday. What else goes with Tuesday? Take your underwear off and throw them in the corner Tuesday. I like that one. Take your underwear off, throw them in the corner. Old country song. Doesn't go exactly like that, but pretty damn close. Yes, today's Tuesday, so I better take my underwear off and throw them in the corner.
Yes, sir. Let's throw some more in there. You know, here you go, buddy. Let's throw it in there. Fuck it.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck it, dude. Fuck it. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Oh, man. So, yeah, I just been ranting, talking to people, telling them how I really feel.
Yeah.
You know, dilly.
There's Baby Bella. So let's tell you a story about old Baby Bella. What's up, Uncle Donald? Cause y'all see. See here?
Bella says there is. Hey, can I mention my dog Roger?
Yeah, go ahead.
My dog Roger is a cool motherfucker. We've been hanging out. My daughter found some puppies. Bella's the one that said there was somebody out there. She found some puppies under the house next door to her. And I was like, no, I don't want a dog. No, I don't want a dog. And I had stopped by one day to drop off a burrito, which I often do. I buy burritos in the morning, take one to my daughter. And I was like, yeah, she had the puppies out front. She just gave them a bath, and they were all right there. So I was like, yeah, and I picked one out. She brought a different one over a few days later. She's just been my best bud.
And you can't. Dogs are so great.
Yeah, he's been a good friend.
So
he can be a dick sometimes.
Yeah. So Bella, she's like 11 or 12 now. Y'all remember seeing Bella? Well, Gaming Cosplay put Bella's name in the introduction of the video, so she's forever cemented within the stream because of that. Thank you, Gaming Cosplay. But so about a year ago, Bella, one of her ears got real swollen or whatever, and so I had to take her to the vet. And what happened was she busted a blood vessel in her ear. And so they had to put a T cannula in it, is what it's called. It's like a little drip thing. They put it in her ear. So you don't want to hear this little nasty part I'm about to say, so if you want to mute it if you're eating or anything like that. Okay. So so she had, her ear was filled up, of course, and so she would always shake her head and like stuff would be flying everywhere. I'll just put it at that, right? So then she pulls it. Andy Milanakis, what's up? So then she pulls it out of her ear somehow or whatever, and we have to go back and get a second one done in her ear, another $150. Then it messes up again. We have to go get another one in there. So it's 3 times for her left ear. That was last year. They didn't give me any antibiotics or anything like that, right? That's the key word. They didn't give me any antibiotics or anything like that. And so now, about 3 months ago, her right ear did the exact same thing. I was walking her, we were walking outside, and she was like acting kind of funny, like she wanted to go back to the house or whatever. Sure enough, I looked at her ear, and her right ear was filled up. So I'm like, oh my God, once again. So we took her there, and we got her ear done, and it looked like it was healing up and all that good stuff. And so we had to take her back to the vet again the second time for her right ear, and ever since, it's probably been about a month and a half, ever since it's been okay. She still shakes her head. She's not supposed to shake her head. It's been totally different, we can't play as much or different things like that. So we've been more patient And so I have to go outside a lot more. And like I said, those goats and chickens have been trying to get in the backyard and shit from the neighbors. So I have to walk out there and stay with her. I've been getting a lawn chair and just sitting on the back porch and just chilling and watching her. That's why she can just relax and chill outside.
You've been cutting a lot of limbs?
Yeah, I've been, well, I had to because, you know, I can't let her hit her head on her ear on anything outside. So I went and re-trimmed everything in the backyard. Got it looking nice and all that. So that's good for her or whatever. So every day, though, I check her ear every day to see if it's going to be filled up. So
it helps to have somebody else. Like, you might necessarily do that for yourself.
Yeah.
But to do it for Bella.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what I was kind of saying about my dog Roger that I picked up.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say I was in a rut, but he gave me, like when
Cheered you up. Pepped you up.
Yeah, pepped me up. And like when I'm at work,
Okay.
I'm not thinking about, I'm thinking about, oh, Roger's at the house, I wonder what he's doing, or, oh, I need to feed Roger when I get home, and I hope he eats this or that. You know, it gives my mind something to work on instead of itself.
Yeah, it's like when I don't have Bella anymore and stuff like that, I'll probably get a second job. I'll probably work more, different things like that. You know, working 40 hours a week, and then, of course, we're all selfish. We get on our phones and we're doing this and doing that. So you don't spend as much time sometimes or certain days, and so yeah, so that's what it's about. And that's what's up. It's called flopper loop ear link. But now she permanently has on her ears what they're like cauliflower ear, kind of like what fighters would have and stuff like that, getting hit on their ear a lot. So when instead of her ears pointing up, they flop over and they're kind of thick and kind of like it's cauliflower. So that's what she has now. But she's doing her thing,
Money.
Yeah. Yeah, so an hour and a half now, huh? We got about 30 more minutes in this probably. What you think, Bird? We got 30 more minutes, Bob.
I'll tell you, this is what my sister Jan, rest her soul, miss her every day, I love her. But if she asked you how long we had, like, she didn't live far from Mexico. But you say, well, how far is Mexico? She said about 4 beers.
Yeah.
Everything. You'd be like, you know, we need to go into Junction. They're having a thing today. Well, how far is Junction? About a beer and a half. Yeah, so you
it's beer 30, baby.
So you gotta take 3 beers because that's a beer and a half for her and a beer and a half for me, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I love my sister Jan, but that's what killed her was the alcohol.
Yeah.
Again, I know it, but I love her, and that was her, and I'm still drinking, but.
But at least you're going to the gym now, and you're riding your 8 miles on the bike and reclining chairs and massage chairs and shit like that. Helps the blood flow going and all that. I've been working on my legs more than anything. I've been trying to do my legs.
I was just going to say, I miss both my sisters Sam.
Yeah.
And Jan. I lost 2 sisters in the last 3 years.
It's crazy. Life is crazy, man.
And they weren't that old.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
My sister Sam, she was a good cook. She used to cook for me a lot. When I was younger, money, I called my sister Tammy. I'd be like, what do y'all have for dinner tonight? Alright? And I'll call my sister Sandra, and I'd be like, hey, what do y'all have for dinner tonight? Alright? And then I'd make my decision, and then I'd go to wherever had the best dinner. Yeah, I used to have it made, boy. I used to go.
So one day you go here, next day she's making better food, you go over there.
Yeah, I could drive all over town and get me dinner.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Uh-oh, I think Bella's about to get a treat, which means y'all get a treat. I was coming through here earlier. I was thinking about people I've met in life. And I sometimes write down people I meet. And I came across this right here. It's like, I knew a guy once. That's it. I knew a guy once. He could part in German.
Yeah.
No shit. Just part. He could part in German. I knew a guy once. He had 2 legs shorter than the other. Yeah, that's right. Oh, and I got these dated in case somebody tries to use them, by the way. I knew a guy once. He tied his shoes with his toes. Think about that one. I just been working on those. Don't send in no suggestions. I'll think of them sooner or later.
Oh, birdie bird.
Oh, this made me laugh. I forgot about this one, but I was working on a top 5 ways to knock somebody out. And I've only got one listed so far, and I guess I got to work on this one. Top 5 ways to knock somebody out. Number 5, a tuning fork. Tune them out. Go ahead. Go ahead, a dad joke. Shit. Oh, man. No, pink. Oh. This is way back. Oh, this is not 2910 or 2916. This says better be 16. PlayStation's on the countdown. 10, 9. That better be 16. Let's see.
Oh shit, boy.
So anyway.
Yes, sir, Bird.
Another top 5 list. Why I like pink.
Why is that, Bird?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. It's top 5. But just saying.
Okay.
Cause I don't know if top 5 is patented, so I might be like the top choices or something. You know, I don't want to step on nobody's toes. Like I already did my disclaimer.
Yes, exactly.
All right, top 5 reasons I like pink. This one's a given. 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. I call her Miss Jackson because I'm nasty. That's right. It looked good. Top 5 reasons I like pink. It looks good on nipples.
Yes.
True story. We got a donut shop right down the road. It's my favorite color, sprinkle, and they got these pink icing covered donut holes. And I already love holes and donuts, so to have a pink donut hole.
Are you sure that's what you're doing?
Yes, all day long. I get a dozen in a chocolate milk pink donut holes. Pound. And sometimes I get the one with sprinkles. But yeah, it's my favorite color, sprinkle, pink. Reasons I love pink. Such a perv. Thanks, Josh. No matter what, guys, don't rock pink. What? Why would I rock that?
Huh?
Pink Floyd, Shine On You Crazy Diamond. That's the number 1 reason I like pink. Why would I write that? No matter what, guys, don't rock pink. I got a real no, I don't think I have no pink. I do have a pink shirt, and it says Sugar Wall.
Sugar Wall, baby.
Sugar Wall. Oh wow. I'm just looking through some old stuff, and it's like top 5 worst gift ideas. It's not really gift season.
When did you write that? Do you know?
I did not date this one.
Okay.
Top 5 worst gift ideas. 4 free dubs at Waste Management. Yeah, that's right. You got 4 free trips to Waste Management. 5 free cats from the pound. 1 free STD screening.
Oh,
yes,
shit.
I know a lot of people could probably use that. Top 5 worst gift ideas. Hemorrhoid rubber bands. Okay.
Oh, man.
Oh, you know what I noticed, Money? I'm reading these out of order, but they're not written in order because I went back through and I did a restate. But since I'm already at hemorrhoid rubber bands, we'll go to the actual number 2, which is the worst gift. Nuts in your mouth. Yes. Now, I like nuts for Christmas. I mean, who don't like nuts for Christmas?
Like big nuts.
You know, I mean, I like walnuts. I love walnuts. I love
nuts
pecans.
on your chest, you have chestnuts.
I love pecans. We're from Texas. You know what you call nuts on your chin? Dick in your mouth. That's right. Dick in your mouth.
Go camping.
You know, if we went camping and you wake up and your ass is sore, would you tell anybody? Oh yeah, do you want to go camping? Yeah. Let's see. You want to do green or orange? Orange is really corny. Yellow. They call me mellow. Yellow. Alright.
Come on, spit it out, baby.
Yellow?
This is great.
I like yellow because banana will make your go-kart slide and spin out. That's why I like yellow. Because a banana will make your go-kart slide and spin out. I must have been on mushrooms when I thought of this shit.
What's up, Turtle? What's up, Josh?
Oh. It looks good on a bumblebee. Everybody knows they buzz around everywhere. A famous submarine. That's another
Yellow submarine.
Yeah. We all need a... Yeah, that's what it says right here. We all need a ... And you chimed in perfect. You can't write this shit. Hey, alright. I want to ask you a question about orange. Which came first? The color or the fruit? Yellow lights give me an excuse to floor it. That's actually good. Yellow lights. Reasons I like yellow. Y'all remember number 5, Alive Short Circuit?
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And they let him drive.
Johnny Five?
Johnny Five is alive. And
Love that movie.
he ran the red light, but it was actually yellow. And he goes, I thought you could drive. And he said, green means go, red means stops, yellow means go very fast. And he gunned it.
Gunned it, baby.
Alright, we'll do green, and then I'm getting out off of this. Oh, what should we do? Purple. Let's see. Well, we're on Moneymaker stream.
No. I'm chilling.
So we'll do purple.
Oh.
Purple. Purple rain. Purple rain.
Get it, bird.
Number 1 all-time Super Bowl show. I don't care what anybody says. Purple Rain.
Then it started raining.
Prince was singing Purple Rain in the rain in fucking Miami. Best Super Bowl show ever. One of the reasons I love purple. Y'all saw my little purple car. It's fast as fuck. I love purple.
Yep.
Purple.
Look at your cars again, baby.
I'll show the purple car.
Derek, what's up?
I think that's one of my pimpest looking cars. Yes, it's purple. Real men can wear any color they fucking want. Make it look badass. Anyway.
Okay, I'm done drinking.
I'm done drinking. Barney scares the shit out of little kids. That's another reason I like purple. The wine is purple.
Yeah.
But I don't like it.
Sometimes.
I'll just read. I went on. Barney scares the shit out of little kids. It's like the motherfucker's gonna eat your ass if you don't sing that stupid fucking song over and over and over a fucking again. I love you. Yeah,
Oh, it's gonna be stuck in her head, then.
It's the color of old lady's eyes.
And hair.
And hair. Oh, number 1 reason anybody should love purple. And if I was on death row, I want this. Grape lunch, 2 for $99.
Oh shit. Better like it, baby. Better like it.
Look here. 2 for $99.
Yeah, eventually it's gonna cost you about one more of those things.
2 for $99.
Yep.
Have all that
In the trash, baby. In the trash.
Look at that purple hot
Benzene, codeine.
Oh look, there's another reason. Check that carbon fiber body out, bottom. Yes, sir.
Apple bottom jeans.
Carbon fiber. They don't be bullshitting. This is a little hot rod. Matter of fact, money. Tell you the truth. True story.
True story.
Our local hobby town.
Yeah.
Top 5 biggest hobby town. One of the top 5 biggest hobby towns in the nation.
In the nation, not Texas, but the nation.
Nation. Love that
Man.
store. They're good people, great people. They got a new track up there, and I took this little son of a bitch up there, and I was like, all right, we're going to race the 116th on your track, man. Let me get on your track, man. He said, look, no, too fast.
Too fast. They fuck it up.
I'd probably jump right into a wall or something, though, you know what I'm saying? This little car will literally do about 35, 40 miles an hour. And the
35, 40 miles per hour?
Per hour, real 40, not scale.
Is that quick, huh?
Oh, it's quick as fuck. So anyway, they're racing about 18 to 20 miles an hour on that track, but I love this little fucking hot rod.
Oh, yeah. So each one of your cars have a certain name that you name them? Not the official name on the car?
No, I pretty much call it like this I call this the Rolero. Or my purple buggy. But yeah, like the one big one I had earlier was the Hoss. and I pretty much call them by the standard name, at least for now. But I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like say I get 2 hosses, because eventually I.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What's up, Ian?
I do have to. I had to label all my remotes because I got a different remote for each. And the only remote that looks different is this one because it's a whole different brand.
Yeah.
But all my other cars are actually Traxxas cars. This is my only foreign car, which I'm really, really happy with.
That's the one from Singapore?
This one from Singapore.
Okay.
And I'm really, really happy with it. It's freaking hot right dude. And this company, Rolero, they got so many nice cars. Dude, they got a speed car that looks like a Porsche.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like the Formula One Porsche. Not even Formula. You'd have to see touring racing Porsche, and dude, it is so fast, so fast. As a matter of fact, if you go to Rolero.com right now, they have a speed challenge on there, and you can actually win big money. Fucking racing Rolero cars, and that's just a speed challenge. And they're unlimited. I've seen dudes like tear it all apart, put big ass batteries.
Yeah.
And some of the rules say it has to still have this body on it. This has to be visible, Rolero. And there's a few other rules, but some of these dudes are really, really tricking out these cars. I saw one duct taping giant battery on there, and they had these, I think 109 miles an hour.
There's a souped up. It goes from 30 to 40 to 100 miles per hour.
Yeah, I think it was 109 miles an hour was the top speed.
Damn. That'll kill something or somebody.
Yeah,
could.
I think it was that high. I could be lying. No, I'm pretty sure it was like 111, 109. No,
Come on, Bird. Get that brain working. Oh, dear.
I'll Google it. It might have been like 130, dude.
Yeah. Huh. That's crazy, man. Gotta pay for speed.
But yeah, it's crazy to see when them little cars do that.
Yeah.
You should see the wheels. They fucking just fucking fuck the wheels up.
Did you ever see that video on that super car Blondie? Y'all probably know what I'm talking about, right? It's that girl who you might have seen on Facebook or YouTube or whatever, and she does, you know, she looks at some of the nicest cars in the entire world, or even houses or whatever. Yeah. So she had an RC car that she was around, and I think it was like $20,000, and it had all these like gas engines, and basically, how could it even be an RC car at that point if it's got all that shit to it? But yeah, it's pretty badass. But yeah, man, she showed some badass stuff. I'm telling you, for sure. First shovel. Get that brain working. That's right, Bert. On Twisted Sins, what's up, bro? How are you driving? Yeah, exactly. That'd be too fast. It'd definitely smash into some walls. You gotta have it just straight stretch, you know? Even then, like, wouldn't the wheels fall off? I mean, shit. 13.
I also wanted to mention the NBA Finals. That's why I'm wearing the Dallas jersey.
The Lakers are probably playing right now.
That's why I'm wearing the Dallas jersey. Because I'm not supporting anybody in the finals. See how I'm impartial.
Dallas didn't even make it to playoffs.
Well, see how I'm impartial?
Yeah.
I am truly an impartial guy.
Exactly.
Because I'm not trying to support anybody in the finals right now. I hope they all do good, except for the Bucks. Go Bucks.
They're out now. I'm sorry to tell you. Yes. Unfortunately.
They're going to win it all.
Yeah, but they
Bucks
lost.
going to win it all.
Yeah, they won last year. Though.
Well, who else is green?
Year before.
Who else is green?
Who else is green?
Yeah. Who else got some green?
Celtics.
Are they still in it?
Yes.
What about the Grizzlies?
Grizzlies lost already. You gotta go for Celtics then, bro.
I need me a Scully cap.
What are you gonna do with that?
Wear it. That's what those little caps are that they wear in Boston? The little Boston Scully caps?
Yeah. Supercar Blondie, yeah, that one.
Blondie!
Maybe some chicken walls, baby.
I love
Brain for you, okay? Yeah,
old school Blondie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she got some good shit on there, man. It's crazy, man.
No, I enjoyed it enough money. I've had a good time.
Yeah, just hanging out for a minute.
Enjoy talking to y'all. Enjoy looking at my card. I'm not saying we're getting off now, but I'm just talking.
Getting close to it, though. I'll tell you that.
I'm just letting y'all know I enjoy myself, and y'all let me express my humor, and you know, dog and Bud Light a little bit.
Yeah.
Even though I'm a 2-hour commercial right here.
Yeah.
Send me a check.
Send a check.
Send a check now.
Cut the royalties in.
You know, I used to, it's funny, back in the day, I used to go to the racetrack a lot, and there was I'll go ahead and say it, there was a Coors Light car out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so impressed because every weekend the Coors Light representative would bring them like 4 cases of Coors Light. And I was just like, these dudes are all drinking Coors Light. That's so cool. That is so cool.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there was some cash involved too, but I specifically remember that every weekend they got like 4 cases of free beer because they're sponsored by Coors Light.
Yeah.
Of course, you ain't gonna want to be seen drinking anything else. But I never really liked the Coors or Coors Light.
Well, I drank it there for a little bit.
I've always been a Bud guy. And I did drink Michelob for a little while, which is still an Anheuser product. And to me, I kind of think of beer like this, okay? There's a giant barrel.
Okay.
Giant. Vat. Actually, when it's like that, it's kind of bad. But here to here, Michelob, right? But here to here, but what? But here to here, natural light.
Bottom of the barrel?
About there to there, on Milky Way, old Milwaukee's best light.
There you go.
Anyway, yeah, I don't think they use this whole vat for Budweiser. They might, but just like my can, when it gets about right here, it still tastes like Budweiser.
Still tastes like Budweiser.
They were waiting for something right there. They were
good old oxygen, boy. That's funny.
Y'all watched 1923? I haven't seen it yet. Don't tell me nothing then. Does everybody die? It's not good.
I haven't watched too many shows.
It's not good unless everybody dies. You know, I've really been off TV. Well, I talked about 2 shows.
Watch a lot of YouTube channels.
Yes, I've been watching a lot of YouTube. I've really, really enjoyed this one YouTube guy. I wish I could think of his name, but he goes into like the Brazilian slums, the Colombian slums. I seen him get on a boat in Brazil, and they were like, "Don't even go down there. Don't go down there." He ended up going down there, getting on the boat, going to a bar, buying a 6-pack, and drinking up in the fucking the ghetto. But they did tell him, they said you gotta get out by dark. You got to get out by dark. But anyway, I've been watching that guy.
Yeah.
I've been watching this one dude. He does merchant marine blogs.
Okay.
And it's actually pretty cool because he goes all over the world and it shows what they're doing and what they're unloading. And like, there's this one island in the middle of the Atlantic called Ascension Island, and they've been going to Nova Scotia, Canada, picking up a fucking shitload of gravel. It's not really gravel. It's rocks about that big, and taking it to this island, and it takes 30 to 35 days to unload that much gravel off the trains. So that whole time he's around the island doing it. He shows pictures and life on board the ship, and it shows them in Saudi Arabia and Djibouti. You know, just the other day, Djibouti, Africa was in the news, and
Djibouti.
I knew exactly where it was because I watched this guy.
Because you've been watching Djibouti.
Because he was on a grain ship that took grain from the fucking Houston harbor all the way to Djibouti to feed these people in Africa. Yeah. And we even provided the bags. They couldn't even provide their own bags. We had to provide the bags. On top of all the grain were these tons and tons of bags that we sent. But yeah, I've been watching that guy on YouTube. Yeah. And it's actually fucking pretty cool to see these other places. Like, I didn't know about Ascension Island. The place has 800 people. Money, could you imagine living in an island in the middle of the Atlantic? Between the Pacific and, between Africa and South America, 800 people on the island. Yeah.
That'd be great.
You know there's no internet.
That'd be real great. I wouldn't care.
You know, I'm just saying, you know.
I lived before the internet,
you
so
know,
I know
everybody knows everybody. What is the fuck pool? You either got pussy or you don't. What are you sitting watching the calendar waiting for old Farmer Jones' daughter to turn 18?
Farmer Jones' daughter.
You're like, shit, man. Everybody's married or engaged.
Yeah.
And there's 800 people now. But anyway, he said he never seen so much sea life, so much life in the ocean. Okay. And can you imagine how quiet and peaceful? Yeah.
Yeah, it would be.
And there was no hotels or no shit like that. There was one bar, and the biggest city had like 500 people. Had like one bar, and it was like Mama Nellie's or something, but everybody loved it. But guess what happens when you drink out of beers? You can't just go order more beer. Another truck ain't coming for.
You're drinking the low bottom.
Yeah, that another truck ain't coming, boy.
Yeah, for a while.
But yeah, I would. Dude, can you imagine spending like 6 months a year somewhere like that?
It'd be nice.
It'd probably be pretty fucking peaceful.
Yeah, it would be. The peaceful just sitting in the backyard of a recliner and just chilling.
Yeah, imagine.
Before it gets too hot in Texas weather.
Yeah, but now imagine that and you can't hear the highway or nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
But can you imagine so much gravel it takes 37 days to unload it? Oh, and that's what makes me. You can't make gravel on this island. They don't have gravel. They got rocks. But apparently there's some military bases there and they need a lot of gravel. So I've been digging into what needs gravel. Is it underground work they're doing on this base?
Well, that's like Antarctica. If you look at Antarctica, like no countries, even the ones that are fighting each other, they won't look into Antarctica. Everybody has like a peace treaty not to touch Antarctica. There's something going on in Antarctica. I'm just saying.
Like everybody,
not to throw this crazy shit out there.
And like everybody still agrees.
Yeah.
Like everybody's still like, yeah.
Don't touch Antarctica. Yeah. So I don't watch that much TV anymore. When I'm not watching like business type stuff, like I do almost every day, a couple hours every day, I'm watching business, economics type shit. But when I'm watching the funny stuff, I've been watching this YouTube channel called the Even Out or like Even Out Twins. And it's funny to watch these pair of twins trick people and make them think that they're time travelers or whatever. Like, just say Bird's sitting here, right? And then you see me and you're talking to me right here, and then I walk away, and next thing you know, here comes me again from a different direction, and they're tricking them, and it's been funny. And then you get a pair of other twins, so there's 2 or 3 identical twins, and they're all just tricking people. It's a good channel. It's Even Out Twins, or Even Out, something like that. So yeah, good shit.
If every man in America, there would still be, if every man got married in America, there would still be married. Oh, nice. But I'm talking about Ascension Island.
Yeah.
Where there's 800 people.
Yeah.
Ascension Island is what I was referring to. Dude, yeah, so there's so many women. So why can't we have 2 or 3 ladies? Is it really that ratio? Is there really like 3 to 1 men? 3 women to every 1 man? I know it's like that on some
I don't see how that's possible though, because I mean I'm sure it is, but I don't see how it's possible because men die earlier than women. So
maybe there's a lot of older women.
Did you see the way he looked? He's like, cougar, cougar, cougar.
Hey, I'm too old.
They're not cougars anymore, are they? What the fuck are they, Bird, if you're in your 50s?
Dude, there's women I would never looked at before them like, well, hey.
And how old are they, Bird?
I mean, I'm 51, so you're thinking 55, 60-year-old women?
Yeah.
I mean, 60-year-old women need dick too. Right?
Oh, shit, Bird, you hear that?
I'm just saying, if there was a 60-year-old freak next door, and she was like, hey, Bird, and you know she can't get pregnant. She's like, how about some of this gray bush?
Yep.
You remember Grandma's Boy?
Oh yeah, that's a good movie, for sure.
I could be the last on her long list.
You never know. You could be the very last
on her long list.
You can be, yeah.
You'd be like that one guy. You're just waiting to be last. I want to be her last.
Oh my God.
You'd be like
the last.
Can you imagine being the last dude to fuck a porn star? You'd be like, yeah, but I fucked her last.
That's thousands. I was the last one. So, hey y'all, like probably was it 3 weeks ago or whatever, we had like a bad hailstorm. It's like one of the worst that's ever happened in this area.
Pretty good one.
And so it's pretty crazy because when a tornado warning happens, man, you got to take the shit serious, right?
Sirens are going
It just depends on how bad of the threat you think it is. Like I'm watching the news and different things like that, but anytime there's a tornado warning, I immediately put my shoes on. And if I think a tornado's coming, I'll get in a bathroom closet and shit like that. But the hell!
I put my ook on.
Ook. That's right, ook.
Take me away from the tornado. Ooga ooga.
So in this area right here alone, like in my yard and all that, we had quarter-sized hail and golf ball-sized hail that I saw. But then there was also some in this area that was grapefruit size that was dropping. Okay?
Money, I saw hail bigger than my nutsack.
Oh shit, boy! It was pea-sized hail.
I'm 51, so just imagine my nuts.
They hang, let your nuts hang. But about 15 miles from us, a town called China Spring, not that far at all. Like all their windows were busted out, their car windows were busted out, windshields were busted out. I'm talking about it was like grapefruit size hail. In Walnut Springs, or they were talking about DVD size hail. Like I've never even heard that term before. So it was like hail like this bad, just popping down, and it was crazy. But that day, so we're all gaming, you know, we gamed for 3 hours per day or whatever, doing our training or whatever, and tornado warnings start going off. We're like, shit, okay, I guess we need to take this serious and get off the game, right?
With 5 million more women.
Oh shit! If I okay, yeah. And so, yeah, with the heart program, is that what you're talking about? But anyways, so yeah, man. And so I watch this YouTuber. Their name's Ryan Hall, y'all, or something like that. And it's a meteorologist that's a real one, but he has a YouTube channel. He has storm chasers that go around, and they were actually in Central Texas because they knew it was going to be bad. And they were like, tornado warning's already almost touched down twice. Tornado almost touched down twice, and it's heading our way. Yeah. It's like, oh, I mean, it was heading our way. And which y'all might not know, in Waco, Texas, like in the 50s or whatever, there was a tornado that destroyed downtown. Yeah. Okay,
my mom was in it.
His mom was in it, and it was actually up until maybe 5 or 10 years ago, is one of the top 10 tornadoes in the entire United States that touched down.
10 tornadoes, tell you what.
And so it was like that bad, and so because we have a river that runs right through Waco, the Brazos River or whatever, and so. Yeah, so you know, sometimes history repeats itself. I hate to say that or whatever, but yeah, when we thought the tornado was coming after almost touching down twice, we took it serious, and I started moving shit out of the bathroom closet just in case me and Bella was going to get in there. So yeah, that was probably about 3 weeks ago, and then 2 days later, there was another expected hailstorm type shit, but it actually split and went other places. So yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, DVD size hail is deadly. That's crazy. Yeah.
Tell you the truth, Money, that day I text everybody I love, told them I love them.
Yes, I am Jay. Yes, I know. Your family members, your mom, people you love, you gotta tell them you love them every single day, man. Cause you never know.
I'm telling you, dude. When I felt that was bad.
That was one of the strangest feelings I've had. It felt like it was going to happen, especially when I'm watching the local news on the regular TV channels, you know, digital antenna, and then I'm watching the YouTube channel on my phone on my own digital plan, my own plan or whatever. And so if the lights would have cut out, I still could have had access with that Ryan Hall, y'all. And so yeah, I mean, it was crazy, man. What's up, Loki? Ascension. I was scared about the Portuguese and John 1501. Oh, that's what's up. I like that, Loki. Good shit. Coming in with the shit, baby. That's what's up.
Nice. 1501.
Hell yeah. That's what's up, man. You should also look into Easter Island, by the way, everybody. If you want to look into anything,
look at Easter Island. That's on the other side. That's another. But yeah, this. They said there was a couple military bases, and man, I'd love to be. Easter Island's another place. I guarantee it's quiet.
Yeah.
Quiet.
Yeah. Hey man, you gotta look to the past with everything, man. No matter what it is, man, you have to look into the past and realize that everything's been done probably for a purpose. You know.
So I did say it pretty close. Ascension Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just watching these YouTube videos, I wasn't trying to learn about Ascension Island, but I ended up.
I've been learning a lot over the past year. I've been watching all these videos, it's all different type of things, and yeah, it's good stuff. Man.
I would love to go to the barrio and drink. I would love to go to Ascension Island, have a beer, maybe trip shrooms. Imagine tripping shrooms.
I can't do that.
You might not even need to trip shrooms somewhere like that. That you would just be so natural.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee they don't have no shit like that there, no bullshit. I guarantee they don't even know what crack is.
They don't even know what crack is! Oh man, I'm gonna switch my phone, old tablets, and doing it. Yeah. Some good stuff, Bird, man. Some good topics tonight.
Good topics, good stream, good stream.
Yeah, did our own thing. Hey man, I'm sorry about me talking about some of the things I talk about, but that's just the way I am now.
Don't be sorry, bro.
Hey, it's the evolution of money. Like, I'm different than I used to be, and now to me, it's going to take a good 5, 6, 7 years for me to do what I'm about to do. All evolution of money, baby.
All right,
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up, Doctor. I mean, yeah, Uncle Donald.
I mean, every time that he says Doyle, I think about what movie was that? They're like, the old Doyle's rule, the old Doyle's rule, and somebody throws out
I can't remember movies that much.
He throws out a banana peel on the highway, and the old Doyle family is driving by, and they slip on the banana peel and spin off the highway. Anyway, it's a stupid movie too. Like, he probably knows.
I don't know. I wish I knew though.
Flash of Static, you're just starting to cause trouble. You're just trying to cause trouble.
Some of that stuff's true though, but I like taking it true.
None of it close to true. You might as well say the earth is flat. Just because the building was up for sale and they needed to build modern buildings right there, don't mean they would blow it up on their own.
Sure.
It'd been for sale for years and it was losing money. Failing design. But why would they blow it up?
Blow it up, baby. My brother from peace out, man.
Brother from another
Coxygen.
Word.
Coxygen, baby.
Donald, next time spell it with a 1, please. Because that reminds me of Tracy Bird, the Texas T-Bird.
Yeah. So let me tell y'all just a little short way to make some money. Listen, man. No, not shit like that. Listen, if you play mobile games or anything like that, hold on to those accounts. Like, for example, what's up, Recipe Boy? Good to see you, man. It's been a whole minute. So listen, I play certain mobile games like, say, Clash of Clans. I used to play that a lot, right? But that game, I played it for 7 or 8 years at one time, and I built it up to a certain criteria. Like, it's a strong account. So on my old phone, I could sell that account for like $100 or anything like that, right? Then, what made me think about this, what's up, WP? People now online are selling CSGO crates. I'm sure y'all might know about this, right? Trainwreck TV started doing this. All the other streamers started doing it, Tim the Tap Man, all this. And basically they're crates from 7 or 8 years ago from this game. And I make an example like Rocket League, you know. You're opened up certain crates or whatever, and you're getting rims. And some of those rims are worth certain money or whatever, right? So you can sell these old gaming accounts for real money on the market. Like Rocket League, you do it on Rocket League Exchange or whatever. So I have 2 badass accounts because I play Rocket League a lot. And I'm combing through some of my games, some of my like cars and some of my rims and stuff. And some of those are worth like $35. And you can sell those on the open market. But you have to have a certain amount of money criteria, like $100 a Bitcoin.
Flash and Static, you ain't got no friends.
Yeah.
I can tell.
He's cool though. He's been here for years, man.
I'm just fucking up.
But
I gotta fuck with somebody.
But yeah, so you can sell these. Like, I don't know if anybody plays AFK Arena. I love AFK Arena.
What's the sample?
Huh?
What's the sample?
Away from keyboard.
Does it really?
Yeah. Yeah. AFK means away from keyboard.
I know that. I mean, yeah. but that's
basically, yeah. So yeah, man, you can sell these like some of these characters I have. They're like $50 or $75 characters once you get them and build them up. So that's what I'm saying. The Clash of Clans account I can sell for $100, different things like that. And so there's a way to make money. You go through your Rocket League account, and you can see some of these items that you have. There's some of these items on Rocket League. They're worth like $7,000 if you have the right one, and you can just sell it, boom, and get some money. So think about that when you're playing your mobile games. Friend of mine, create, got a knife. Yeah, some of those knives on CS:GO are like $10,000 knives. Like Trainwreck, he'll spend $12,000 right there opening crates. Or like exposed, and Tim the Tap Man, they're spending $2,000 or $3,000 opening these crates trying to pull that $10,000 knife. And that's what's going on in the world. If you don't know, all these streamers are buying and selling these little items. Shit, that's crazy.
Here you go, one right here.
Well, okay. Moneymaker goes from geek to chic, baby. No, that's so fucking old. It's so weird. But yeah, I mean, that's funny. That's funny.
I can do it too.
Oh, Bird, he's always chic. Yes, sir. Good stuff. So I don't know how much longer we have, boys. Not that much longer, but
you know what gay horses like?
What do gay horses like, Bird?
Hey.
Hey. Carla, Flat Earth. If I should depend on these days, you need to go to Mountain Falls, subscribers, media, and government promoting any idea. Probably almost true too. Everything's all a big thing. It's all done on purpose. Everything's all done on purpose. For example, like Spectrum, right? I have 1 gig of service, right? I have 1 gig of service, but it seems like every once in a while my Wi-Fi will connect off my phone and make me use my service and charge me extra $10 for a gig and shit. And it happened to a family member, and it's also happening to other people. So they're doing that shit on purpose to charge people all these extra $10 for an extra gig for their Wi-Fi magically just coming off. There's no reason. I'm sitting right beside the router. There's no way it should come off. Did I go somewhere? No, it's just stupid. Okay, my crew. I saw you, Marty. Good to see you, bro.
If they do that to 10,000 people, how much money is that?
Yeah, exactly. Millions. I don't know if I'm going to do prank calls or not, man, to be honest. Because, I mean, I plan on doing another stream maybe 1 or 2 months, maybe?
No, we're getting ready to spoon.
1 or 2 months, I think, and do another stream. Of course, I'm going to have Money Market. I'm sorry, got to do that for at least 15, 20 minutes, you know, and then we'll get back to our regular thing. But yeah.
I just want to be held.
What do you think about? Okay, well, let's talk about stocks just for a second. I want to keep that there, money market. But I will say this: I misspoke yesterday with us or whatever. But Tesla, you know, if you don't want to do crypto and different things like that, you can do Tesla. And Tesla, the all-time high was almost $500. I was thinking it was 1,000, but I was thinking of something else. But the all-time high of Tesla was $500. Well, if we hit this recession or whatever, Tesla shares can go down to $25. You can't be scared to buy when everybody's selling. That's when you make your money, is during a bear market or whatever. But anyways, so when it goes down to $25, you spend $100 to get 4 shares. It goes back up to $500. That's $2,000 that you make. You make $2,000 off of $100, and that's not crypto. It's a regular stock, Tesla, which is probably gonna be around for a very long time. So I'm just saying.
Have you seen the videos? I watched a couple of videos since we were talking about YouTube videos earlier, and it's relevant. I seen a guy turn an AI loose trading.
Yeah.
And Tesla was one of the stocks that AI traded.
Yeah.
Back and forth. Yeah. And he would wait till he was like on the down market, like you said, he'd buy, and it would go down, and he'd buy. But then when it raised up this much, then he'd sell. But, you know, it was AI.
Yeah, AI was buying the stocks and doing all this.
But he gave the AI $30,000 in 1 month. And the dude ended up making, I mean, he didn't get rich, but he made like another $30,000 or something. Or like another $14,000, which I'll take $14,000 a month. And he didn't do nothing but let the AI manipulate his money.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Well, I just hodl most of the time.
I don't even understand none of it. He was trying to explain it, but I watched a video where he was letting the AI do his stocks, and no problem.
Look at the very first. There's a very first humanless McDonald's where AI puts all the food on a conveyor belt. It cooks down to all of it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a humanless. And that's what I was talking about the digital banks. There's going to be less banks because it's all going to be less banks that are digital, and they're going to be digital. You know what I'm saying? These all the way.
Next thing you know, they're going to have automatic tellers.
Yeah.
We call them ATMs.
Yeah. But see, you got to think about too. Tesla, they're going through hard times and different things like that, but they will figure it out. Elon Musk will figure it out. Amazon, like during the dot bubble crisis or whatever, Amazon went down 90%, like tons of times, and people were probably saying the exact same thing about Amazon at the time. Now look at them, same thing happened with Tesla.
If it's all digital, though, there won't be an ATM because there's nothing to get out.
Yeah, exactly. So less of that, less banks, less workers in the banks because it's all digital, ran by machines and stuff.
But he had a perfect point about Amazon. It used to be a bookstore that failed.
Yeah. It's 3 or 4 times it dropped 90%, went up, dropped another 90%. Now look at it. People think about the short term all the time in relationships and everything else. Everybody thinks about short term. You got to think about the long term perspective of things.
We have a 5-story Amazon here.
Yeah, we got a new Amazon building. We're doing shit here now.
Huge, 5-story. fucking Amazon building. It's fucking huge.
Yeah. Yeah, it's huge. That's
I
crazy.
can imagine the product that just moves in and out of that one warehouse. And that's probably one of their smaller warehouses. And you can, man, I drive to work that way, and you can see it from a long fucking way. 5-story fucking warehouse,
Yeah.
bro. And I got that. I didn't realize how big it was, so I got a couple of homeboys that ended up working there, and they were telling me they got transmissions.
It's crazy.
You got anything you can do. Transmission. I wouldn't go to Amazon for, O'Reilly's, AutoZone,
Waco's getting too big.
Napa, something like that. Who goes to Amazon talking about, yeah, I need a transmission for my truck?
It's crazy.
And they have it.
It's like eBay Motors, though,
They have it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Some dude who knows nothing about transmissions or anything is going to go get your transmission off a shelf and ship it to you.
For another 5 or 10 more years, then the robots are going to be doing it.
Well, regardless.
Hey, we got 5 or 10 more years of humanity. 5 or 10 more years for AI takes over, baby.
What?
5 to 10 years. By 2030, we are fucked.
Well, that's why you want to move somewhere like Ascension Island.
Where they have less technology.
Yeah, that's technology.
Where you still go back to the old school way. Like, we still living in huts. And
you don't mail shit. You walk that letter over and put it in your mailbox.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of this, let me tell you all this, man. I paid my rent, and I paid by money order or whatever. Now listen, if I want, we live in Waco. If I want to mail a letter across the street or next door, they send it all the way to Austin, 100 miles away, and then back to Waco. This is what they do. If I mail a letter across the street. So for some reason or whatever, the landlord, he didn't get my rent money order or whatever. Good thing I had receipts and all this different kind of stuff or whatever. Then you had to go to the post office, pay $15 for a money order inquiry, and then it takes 30 to 60 days before they see if it's been cashed or anything like that. It's this big old hassle, and just because you're mailing stuff through the mail, it's undependable anymore. And your transit hasn't paid rent in 2 years. His landlord. Oh, well, that happens, man. That would suck. But, hey, that's real life sometimes. Sometimes you have less and less of this, and that kind of world happens.
Fashion stick. Believe it or not, when I was younger, I'm not going to lie, I grew up in the ghetto. I didn't realize at the time, but it was the ghetto. I mean, there were gunshots. I remember us having to sleep on the floor because bullets hit the house one night. Anyway, same thing. A lady next door, she didn't pay her rent, but the house was so ragged and nasty that nobody else was going to live there, and the landlord just said, fuck it.
Yeah.
And come to find out, I didn't learn this years later, because we ended up buying the house years later. The landlord said she didn't even actually, she had rented that house to her neighbor once, and then the neighbor moved, and she moved out, and then the house was just unrentable, and it was there, and then she moved back in, and she just moved back in and never paid her rent, and I don't know why she didn't get the law involved, but because the bitch was crazy.
Bitch be crazy. Bitch be crazy.
But that's just the neighborhood I grew up in. To me, it was normal. And she just gave me rides to school and do donuts. Could you imagine if your mom did donuts in the parking lot before she dropped you off at school?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Or if she picking you up from school, but she got to do 2 donuts first.
Yeah.
And then slide in. Yeah, that was my neighbor picking me up from school with my best friend. Yes. But anyway, my point was about the whole not paying rent. Back in the day, that was my understanding that they just kind of lived there.
Yeah.
But we ended up buying that house, and my sister totally took it down to studs and rebuilt it. Now my neighbor's house is my sister's house, and we have it like a compound. Got one big fence around the whole place, so her dogs, my dogs, they all just kind of hang out.
Yeah.
It makes it for a big yard and really open. And we're in an open area. This part of Waco it's city, but it's got a country feel. It's kind of hard to explain.
Mm-hmm.
But we are right by the airport. We are right by the train yard. So I guess we are in the traditional ghetto side of town, because that's where, you know, that's where they put the ghetto.
Oh, fentanyl ferret.
By the train yards, by the factories. We are them people.
Oh, Waco, baby. Oh, fentanyl ferret. We got about 15 more minutes left.
That's what you said, 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what's up? Is that soul again? Is that soul again?
I mean, we still got plenty of viewers. We hate to leave y'all, but
we'll definitely be back in a month.
I feel like
month
we're boring you. I mean, I don't know what else I got to say that's interesting.
Interesting.
Yes,
soul. We will take your soul.
I wonder what time it is.
No. I have no idea. Let's see.
That's when you know you're having a good time, when time doesn't matter.
9:30.
I think 2.5 hours is a good stream.
I think that's fucking good.
Jay Leno only does an hour.
He burned his face up.
Two-Face. You know he's going to be the next Two-Face of Batman.
Oh, shit.
Really. Natural Two-Face.
10:50 there.
10:25.
And Lakers game's on. Couple things.
Lakers game's on?
Mm-hmm.
Who they playing? Golden State?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
The first round, first game?
Yeah, this is the first game tonight.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're playing each other again. It's crazy. Can't believe it. 8:26 here.
So we got one on each side.
So yeah, I think we should scratch the prank calls. Fuck it, dude. Like, ooh, it's gonna be so much fun.
No, prank calls are
good, but they're O2. But maybe next time.
Yeah.
We talked about some good stuff tonight.
I would really love it if you would start. I'd like if you call a senator or a congressman and try to have a conversation with them.
Dude, I would like to, the more knowledge I start learning, I would love to call and grill them, and
yeah,
like they don't know, I know more than they know, and you know, saying then I do that live on stream, knowing more than they know. Yeah, that's a possibility too.
Or ask them questions about the whole subject you just had.
Exactly.
And be like,
I'll use that during the market hour. I don't like to talk about it before or after.
Right. Yeah. I don't want to
bother people about it the entire fucking stream, you know. So I'm just trying to figure things out.
Well, it's almost like a prank call.
Yeah, too. That's true.
Except you're almost, you know.
Yeah.
Man, I'm tempted.
Well, we got to get 400 comments first, though, for sure. If we get out this motherfucker.
I'm tempted to stop. What time's stop?
You know how good it feels, dude, not to worry about like views and subs or anything like that. It just. At that time, dude, worrying about trying to get more and more of that, it was stressful, and it was just trying to do this and trying to make big money moves or whatever, but stepping away from streaming and getting a clear mind, it really helped a lot into this transition of the new money, of me, the evolution of me, money. So yeah, it's been pretty good, man.
What 3 numbers are those? 6, 6, 4. That's my guess.
So I don't know, man. Good stuff tonight, Bird. You had plenty to talk about. You kept everything going. So I appreciate that. Some good stuff, man.
I can turn solid into a liquid, then into gas without a container.
This tap is nice. This tap is nice, baby.
All right, people. I'm saying goodbye. Good riddance.
Yeah, we'll do prank calls another time.
And
listen.
Meet me at Denny's in 30 minutes.
We're going to come back fast. Man.
You're going to come on my back.
A month and a half, we'll come back. I got to come with some more content, and we'll figure out some more things to talk about. All right, y'all. I can't believe we got on the stream and we did our thing, baby. Peace out. All right, y'all. I love y'all, man. Remember the playroom when it's finally done and over, man. I'm telling you.
Go Stars.
Peace out, y'all. We do this. I don't remember how to do it anymore.
Suck a dick, bitch.